intimidating having 5 DM stand in front of you.
Based, yeah, I sure hope the ground's stable.
Now get it over
Yeah,
with, so that
don't
way I
worry,
don't be
no,
next to
never
my
mind, Luke.
computer.
He's bait. Don't worry, we have Diluc with us. We can surely win.
I can't see over the fucking grass.
You know what? That's a great idea.
You want to be on my left, on my shoulders?
A roll for the night.
Done like one place on this map.
They're already fucking rolling. What are we getting?
I love this map. There's
That's
10 of
They're-
us, and probably
They're
2
already
and
rolling.
one giant creature.
This is gonna go.
10
this is
fucking
gonna go
players,
well.
one giant ass
fucking
monster. Oh boy.
That's not bad.
Not bad.
I like our odds. Well, I mean, I like
odds
my
too.
odds specifically. The rest of you...
If we party wipe, I'll be the only one left alive.
It's been a while.
I can't do my story if I
Yeah,
die.
my condolences for the return to trauma, but this time it's your
Right on my
turn.
body.
I might care.
So before we start, we can already fuck up.
Starting to not really care about people anymore.
I like
That
these
is
odds.
fair.
I would have brought you along, but you
I
really
dislike
Anyways.
these odds.
I'm like,
Before we all begin,
Oh, okay. So I'm dealing with the
Yes.
minion, but you take Ruva?
When it comes to like, if
man?
we have
Back to
things that
back.
we have our
I've
own,
worked with
like,
Ruva twice back to back.
roll sheets
And how many
for like
times have
certain
we gone
weaknesses
against
or
Grell?
something.
Once.
Would
We
do
fought
you want,
Tessimo together.
do you want
we
to roll
will
for
be
that
going
too?
over. We will be going over weaknesses
not
and
with the library?
character stuff
no, I was
now.
not.
Actually, everyone line up.
Then how are
No,
you
you
able to
wanna
get to
know
the
how-
library?
Line up.
DM staff, line up, please.
Let's
Line up.
die.
All right, schmucks, line up. We're going down the list. We're getting everyone's stuff out of the way. What you're bringing, what you're carrying, what you can do. How many crystals?
5 of each, like normal. However, this has changed because he keeps them in a void thing, so it will only be visible
me to
to
shoot you
the
for you?
creature if he decides to take something out. So think of it as like a miniature flash if he ever opens anything.
Andre, did we have a limit on crystal numbers? We did not decide. All right, we'll let you have 5 of each, but if your ability to create new ones may be impeded at any point within this module.
He can't make them like that, so you don't need to worry about that.
Understood. Before I continue down the list, I've been told each of you has 3 magic lures. That will be accounted for between all of you. Anything else you believe we need to know for this mission? Weaknesses, strengths, abilities.
He is going to be extremely durable for the first few hits, thanks to diamond armor granted by the Archmage and Aether. I can't remember her. The Dami Mommy one. I can't fucking remember her name.
First things first.
Sulfur.
Not
Sulfur.
the Archmage, because I play the Archmage. Secondly, understood. We will track the armored bonus.
We're gonna die.
We'll consider that advantage for the first 3 hits.
You're gonna die.
Tracking. Moving on. Buzz. Abilities, weaknesses, strengths, items you are carrying.
I know who they're talking about.
She's got her
Sulfur's been called
sword.
worse.
No, it's not sulfur.
Forgive me. She's an arcane mage. She's got fire.
Then again, I have no idea.
She's good at healing.
If they talk to
And she's very fast.
Understood. Anything else? Any items you are bringing with you?
3 health potions and 2 mana potions.
Understood.
Say this, but
Tracking.
got a wide variety of weapons. I didn't get to finish.
Just make
What
it
will you be
stupid.
bringing along with this
It's more
mission?
fun. Just go I whack.
3 healing potions, and my armor has fire
My
resistance
name
on
is
it.
Venus, and I carry a stick.
Understood. Are you feeling?
My I
Yes.
forgot resistances. My armor is enchanted against chaos.
Understood.
Okay.
the wasp doesn't really understand possessing things, so if they were given lures, they would have given them to Pommel, so they wouldn't have any.
Understood. Pommel, you have 6.
Understood.
Otherwise, they don't have anything. They are capable of healing flesh wounds, so long as the flesh is not destroyed in any way. And they have acid resistance, which they can alter to change into lightning, cold, or fire resistance.
Understood.
Psionic effects on them are kind of wonky because they are a hive mind.
Understood.
So it depends on the effect, and at base they have a keratin armor and regen factor, which degrades their hit points. Or, well, not hit points. They get hungry and then they start going feral.
Understood. We'll keep that in mind with your healing rolls if they are self-attempted.
Alright, first off, has Light Silver told you about the mana crystals at all?
Not the mana crystals. I've been told about the mana lures.
Okay, well, I met Pommel saved these from the mission about Torg. He has about 10 mana crystals, so he's kept, and he was asked to distribute one of each to 10 people here. So if you want one, just go ahead and ask.
Created by yours truly.
Right. Full circle. Second off, more character-wise.
I believe those crystals may be the lures I've been told about, and I was told specifically 3 per person.
Okay. Second off, Pommel. First off, Death Rune. He can speak and see the dead. Next off, he has cat-like abilities. Lands on his feet, keen senses, very flexible and agile. Which should help with his ranger class. The other thing is he has a magical hindrance. He can't use magic, but he can act as like a conduit for people to draw mana from if the certain conditions are met. I have my own DC cheat sheet I have to keep track of if he interacts with water or protection magic, which might incapacitate him if the roll is low enough.
Understood. Adjusting our tracking sheet.
So if I pause
Any
at
items?
some point, well, besides the mana crystals, I don't believe so.
Understood. Cross.
I'm Arthan, ranger, no magical abilities. I have a handful of runic crossbow bolts that can multiply in flight.
Understood.
And I'm
Would you say
skilled
they're
at tracking. Yeah, I'd say they're magical.
Are they? Understood. Tracking. Shinobi.
Due to how, the story of Jackson's going, he still has light and healing magic. I'm coming with 5 healing, 5 stamina, 5 magic, just in case. And the weakness is basically darkness and nature. And that's pretty much it.
Understood. Atlas.
Okay, Damon, fighter. Have 1 magical ability, light affinity. My character snaps his fingers, creates sparks and a flash of light. I only have, I would say, 1 health potion, 1 mana potion, and I was given a rune on my armor for, like, not an advantage, but like, say, in a +1 on agility. So dodging, I guess.
Oh, yeah, and also he has light affinity as well for Jackson. Almost forgot.
Understood. Updating tracking sheet.
Sorry, I was taking care of something. Ranger, proficient in dark affinity and poison affinity. Passively has dark vision through her left eye. and can be enhanced if needed. Can remove poison from allies and can use it as well. Carries 5 lesser combo potions that can restore a small amount of both health and mana to people. And then the 3 magic lures given.
Right, Garrick, fighter, great sword, absorbs magic, glows, kind of cool. Weird axe that I stole from someone. Apparently it does extra damage to Fey enemies. Don't know if we're dealing with that, so whatever. I
Question for the greatsword: does it have any magic in it currently?
no.
Understood. Tracking.
I can also get really mad, and yeah, that's about it.
Understood. Now then, going over items, we have 6 healing potions, 8 mana potions, 5 stamina potions, and I believe you said 3 combo potions.
5 combo.
Yes.
I
5
forgot
combo.
I forgot to mention the wasp has tremor sense.
Understood. Tracking. DMs, make a note of that. Understood.
I don't like hearing that.
That's scary.
Also, basically a Notion Wayfarer, very experienced. So if I am able to see the sky, I can, star chart if need be, tracking
Understood.
and all that.
Mm-hmm. Now, with that all out of the way, all of you here were guided to this location by Vexana. Ooh, they're gone.
Forgot.
Killed him. Oh shit.
Mountain, forgot something.
Yes.
Ability to shadow step, meaning make myself invisible and walk among the shadows.
Is that a magical ability?
Yes, it is based on her dark affinity.
DMs, track that.
Oh yeah, Mountain.
Johnny has
One
phase-step
thing.
non-magical.
Due to this is a preset model, locomotion does not work, so I will be sliding. I just wanted to reiterate that.
Mountain, before we
non-magical.
Non-magical. It was taught by an
How big is the
archfey.
radius on her tremor sense? That is a key thing. I will need to.
I'm going to mute and tell you why I want you all to track.
That's a scary thought. That's very scary. Keep a track, DMs, keep a track of the ability of tremor. Now, that is absolutely terrifying. Ugh. Ew.
All right. Now then, is there anything else anyone has forgotten or desperately thinks we need to know?
Aside from Johnny's ability to see through the earth using mana sight, as he calls it. It is magical.
Yeah.
Tracking.
You banished me to the shadow realm with a middle finger.
I got like basic bandages in my backpack.
You have bandages? Understood. We'll account for that.
Bandages here
6
too.
healing potion. You also have bandages? These are things who else is carrying bandages?
Here.
How many?
It's a standard first aid kit, so enough for one person.
1 bandage, or 1 use of bandages. How many?
3.
3 uses. How many? 2. We have 6 bandages, 6 healing potions, 8 mana potions, 5 stamina potions, and 5 combo potions. Understood.
I think they'll be able to scrape through this.
And the
Hopefully.
lures are technically mana crystals because from the addition, so...
Yes.
Combo potions taste like
Probably
combos.
a good reminder. Everyone, make sure you
I
have your
would.
avatar sounds at least like around the 80 mark, if not full.
Around 80, yes.
Oh, cool. Put that 100%
Yes.
real quick.
Oh god.
You said the world
Also,
sounds
make sure
or
you-
avatar?
Avatar.
Avatars.
off so you
80.
can see
Okay,
everyone's
we're good. We're good.
avatars.
Yep, actually, let me do that just in case. Yep.
But everybody's shielded
I will
all the
turn
time.
Avatar
I don't
up
know
to
why.
100. I don't care. It was at 75.
It's probably personal
I have to
shielding
admit-
settings due to
I'm sure it's fine to have it on 80. I'm sure of it.
I have it 75 normally, and that's pretty normal for me.
And on the topic
turn
of
on the settings for that.
world sounds, keep those low.
Like Mountain Man's blocked for me, and I don't know why.
Oh boy,
Play
so
Avatar.
something with 2D audio, I hope not.
No,
Still be an
world
avatar sound.
sounds.
Doing 30% or lower?
20 to 30 is good.
Okay.
The reason is
25.
you have all been brought here to these woods by Vexana, one of Akira's guardians. They have guided you here, and as they have brought you here, each and every single one of you will have noticed how quiet the woods are. With that, I believe we are ready to begin. You all are aware of your purpose here, to hunt a creature known as a Grell. With that, players, your cards are now up.
Yeah, welcome. Well, this is where our latest, basically rumors, all the hints we gathered, this is basically where we ended up. Once our scouts came in here and realized how quiet everything is, we basically knew this was the place. So, good luck on searching for the things. I gave everyone the lures. I gave the 6 cures to distribute between you guys. Have at least a few spread around in case something happens. Because I'm sure a few of you don't want to just lose your magic due to things. Same reason why I'm not sticking around. I'll be in the distance keeping an eye out, but not close enough that I will be able to help. We can't risk me just going down and, you know, us not being able to transfer the liver the moment we can.
Fair enough.
So, I'll leave you to hunting the prey. Good luck, alright?
Thank you, Vexana.
Alright, well.
With a flash, your ally disappears into the Aether. As you step into the forest around you, you all are quiet for a moment, addressing your different senses, sight, sound, smell, tremor sense, whatever it may be. The forest really is silent. You only hear the wind in the underbrush, the waving of the leaves in the trees from a slight wind, but no animals. A bird here and there, but very few and far in between. It feels tense.
Alright, allow me to be the first. Then, anyone ever seen one of these things, or?
I only know it's going to be potentially a large creature from what I've been told
We should
from Vexana.
consolidate information and make a plan as soon as possible.
And
It's
also
not a
stay
small
on
creature
guard.
From what I've been told from Vexana. It is not a small creature.
Akira says it's an ambush
Okay.
predator. Let's stick together.
Ambush predator, well then.
Apparently
Not
as well
to
as one of the
mention that.
pillars in Newport. Stick to trees, stick to cover, stick together.
Oh.
And watch
That's
yourself.
good to know.
As while you might be tracking footprints, it might be tracking yours. Is that all?
As you survey the area before your dusk, everything
Actually, no, I have lots more questions. Better to come prepared.
your eyesight doesn't pick up any sort of movement.
Does the
Dense fog between the trees.
thing that we're hunting, familiar insects, does it look like a tree, perhaps, as
It's not magical.
person?
When I asked about information from the creature, apparently it was something. Akira said it was something out of myth, folklore. Possibly there wasn't much information on it, not in any book.
Sounds like it. So then we'll treat this one like Fae. Then that's fine.
Well,
I'm gonna go ahead and do a scan with my mana sight, see if I can see anything.
From this position, your current
Looking down.
and where you are facing, as you look down through the earth at this moment, you currently sense nothing. The area around you is almost completely devoid of mana, which is more alarming to you than anything. Everything should have mana in it, but this place is barely holding itself together. It's like something is
It's too thick.
stealing it.
There's no sounds, no critters.
I don't
Neither
see
hunters or
anything,
prey.
but
I bet
that's a
this
problem.
monster has scared them all off or something
I
else.
literally can't see through the earth at all. There's no mana for me to see. There's literally nothing here.
Well, then I guess the only thing you could track is the people's mana.
That or could be something else.
That's true.
And let's do a little test.
What is there?
I'm doing let's do a little test. I'm gonna take one of the lures. I'm not sure how to use this, but first off, tell me activation. How does this work?
You shake it violently and throw it away before it explodes.
Explosion. How are we talking? Is it sound or?
It's a mana burst.
We need to get at least a somewhat location where we are, so I'm gonna shake, pointing this direction, and
Pause.
Damon, as you shake this, lure, it begins to pulse with magic, pinging a cerulean blue. You throw it into the ravine in front of you, and it flashes a few times before it clatters down into the ravine below. And all at once, the forest that was once silent begins to raise in a cacophony. Something large out there is now awakened, it seems. You all hear the deafening shrill roar. Unpause. The lure breaks upon impact on the rocks below.
Well, it definitely
Bursts
knows
of
what we're
magic
here.
Before it quickly dissipates.
There goes the element of surprise. That's for certain.
The sound is almost instantaneous. It reverberates through the entirety of the forest around you,
Surprise is what we were
bouncing off
looking
of
for.
tree and rock.
Hang on, I think I saw something.
Flocks of birds are seen leaving the treetops in the far distance, being scared out of their location.
Perception check.
And the element of surprise is now gone.
With your enhanced senses, despite the pain in your ears, before you were deafened, you were able to pinpoint somewhat of a location as it echoed off the walls of this box canyon. You're not sure, but you are able to get a vague idea that whatever that sound was, it came from this direction.
Wait a second.
Well, are we just gonna stand around? Are we gonna kill this fucking thing?
Yep. We're not gonna get anything
That
done
way.
standing here.
Just keep your eyes open.
What way?
Keep an eye out for the mushrooms too.
Group's moving in this general direction.
As you each begin moving into the forest proper, there are no birds, there are no bugs, there is no sound of life. You all begin looking around for some sign of track or clue or some notion of a lead.
Damon, as you're walking through this forest,
Hold on, before we go any further. Ranger should be in the front. Heavies or warriors should be at the sides or the flanks. Ranged and vital support teams need to be in the center.
As you continue
Sound
moving
fair
forward,
enough.
Yellow, your antenna flick left and right, picking up a slight disturbance. You're not sure at all from what direction it comes from, but every sense that you have tells you that something is watching. You check for your tremor sense, but there's nothing. That shouldn't be possible.
Healing hair on the
Something's
back of your
watching
neck
you
starts to
right
stand up
now.
on its end.
The hunters.
You're being watched. You look around and you try to see. Your dark vision reveals nothing. Within 18 or a moment, as you look out into the ridge above, behind where you just came from,
There's a group. Stay to heavily foliage. Immediate cover. Vitals in center.
you swear you saw something
Fighters to
move.
the flanks.
Dark vision reveals nothing.
Understood?
It almost looked like a shimmer,
Unless absolutely necessary.
but as soon as it's there, it's gone.
Hunted becomes the hunter.
Quite the opposite. I wouldn't be turning my back to the woods if I were you.
Keep your weapons out. We're definitely not alone.
Who's the last to draw?
Pommel, your hand grips your spear. Your knuckles go pure white from how hard you're holding on to it. It's not exactly fear that sets in, but a respect for the enemy that's looking for you. You know the element of surprise is lost. Just as much as you're looking for it, it's now looking for you. But why can't you see it? You hear it? Is it above? Is it below? Is it... Where is it?
Keep moving.
Christ.
It's getting louder. It's getting louder. Calm down.
As you say this, Damon, your eyes scan the area around you, between every tree, every leaf, looking for any sign of weakness, any sort of giveaway of predator. But you do not see them. You look at the treetops, wondering if something's going to drop down on you. But no, you scan those too. And you don't see
As you scan the forest, trying to find where the sound emanates from,
Did you feel it rushing
you're
through
unable to
your chest?
pinpoint anymore where it comes from. It moves constantly. You're not even sure if it's close or far.
It's hard to know.
You don't know the size of the beast. It could be small and in front of you, or massive and deeper in the woods.
Keep moving up.
can't see anything. Whatever. It's concealing itself.
All of you, while trying to search and pinpoint the sound and the location, are all suddenly deafened by a large, shrill, loud scream similar to the one that you heard when you threw the lure. And all at once, again, the forest goes silent as trees are knocked about. As suddenly it seems something vacates the area. Whatever the presence of, or the feeling of being watched dissipates quickly as whatever is hunting you seems to have found something else. All of you watch as tree branches are snapped. All along this way.
DM.
Yes.
Since it rampaged through here, could I get like a, from the width of the destruction, can I get a general estimate of how big this thing is? Like tracks or anything?
Rolling advantage. Unfortunately, you see no tracks on the ground. The fog is thick, and other than the sound of branches breaking, you see no evidence of the size of the creature.
Where is the general direction of the destruction again?
The trail, the sound of broken branches led this way, away from you, in this general direction.
Yellow. Did you see him? How far did it go out that direction?
It is alright, Tanner. Yeah.
Just hold for now.
Xeris.
First name?
As you try, as you look through the fog, trying to get an idea of where this creature went, what size it was, you stop looking at the ground, having found nothing there earlier. Looking higher up in the trees, though, you see broken branches high up in the treetops. Deep gouges that look like scythe-like. Deep, curved marks in the tops of the trees.
You look around, Garrick. You've tracked prey, you've tracked men, you've tracked beasts. There are no tracks.
You see no tracks on the ground, though.
You heard.
It's almost as if this thing wasn't traveling on the ground.
Ripping of leaves. Wait. If on the ground, then a chill goes down your spine, wondering where it might have moved to. And you too see in the trees gouges in the wood. So missing branches.
Arthur, you have tracked prey before. You've hunted many beasts, many men, many creatures. As you look around you, back towards where the sounds were made, you can see no evidence of something moving along the ground. You've seen no tracks, no footprints, no hoof prints, no claw
See the
marks,
box of the world.
fingerprints, anything you would have used.
Kind of got a little sidetracked. I see the box of the world.
You found nothing. The hair on the back of your neck stands up as it almost feels like you're hunting something that was just. But you know what you learned.
The 5,
We
it's
move
hard to
slow.
tell from here. But those gouges
Listen.
look big enough to cut a man
We
in
follow the
half.
destruction. But just in case it rolls it back, we stick together, we stick to every cover when we can. We move at pace, and if we get to good vantage, we use the lure. Move quiet, move slow, move together. Come on.
Move.
A light shuffling as the rest of the party stands up from a crouch.
After you.
At first you think these are brambles, but no. Tree branch after tree branch.
Come here. Put your step. Careful with the step. We don't want any more unwanted noise.
Yeah.
Sit down. Ahmed, steep slope. Watch your step.
I think I can hear something in the distance.
We're missing some members.
They're behind us.
Make sure everyone's accounted for.
Hey, group check. Do we have everyone here?
Yes. Good. Everyone's accounted for.
Garrick, as you are walking through this forest with your men alongside you, you keep thinking back, looking at these trees, the size of the branches that are broken, the claw marks that are here and there, how big they are. How big is this creature? How deadly can it be to move so unseen and so quickly? You keep having these thoughts again and again in your head. And you are on.
As you go to signal the others, Pommel, your eyes shift towards the front. Looking directly forward, you see something in the brush at your height that the others missed.
Technically speaking, I could see the shine.
Something
But
fleshy, smallish, blood. You creep through the underbrush carefully, moving brambles and bush and fallen branches aside. And as you get closer and closer, the scene becomes apparent.
Before you on the ground, you have to push brush aside to get a full picture of what it is. At first, it looks like a paw. And then, as you clear more and more bramble, this paw is about the size of you. Lion-like paw on the ground. And as you clear more and more brush, it ends right beyond what would be the wrist. Teared away, mangled, chewed. With your experience of creatures, Pommel, there are very few creatures this size with lion-like traits that would have a paw like this. In this area, it'd have to be a manticore. A manticore that is now missing its paw. Those creatures don't go down without a fight.
Where does the blood trail lead, if it does at all?
Everyone here hears deeper in the forest, far within, the sounds now of what sounds like two beasts battling. The roars of a feline-like creature and the shrill screams of whatever you've been hearing up until now. All of you hear it in this direction.
It's fighting. There's a bandit.
Xeris,
Put up there. We go up there. We might be able to see what it can do and what it looks like.
a manticore
We
in
have
these
to hurry.
woods would be quite a dangerous foe to have to face.
It might be
Even
fighting
you know
something.
that.
There's a large hill to our left. We can get up there quick enough. and
Turf wars like these are dangerous for hunters to get in between.
Let's go.
If you risk getting the ire of both beasts, you're not sure if everyone would make it out. What is it people say about the enemy of my enemy? You wonder if perhaps you could wait. There might be a body still.
It's still fighting. We can move up to that ridge. See what it can do at a distance.
However, you don't know which body would be needing much of it. You do have to make sure you get the liver after all.
And what the hell is that?
We have to do it now. Any objections? I'm with you. Let's move.
I agree. Let's go.
No.
Let's try to survey the area first. See what's going on.
I'd agree if we had time on our side.
That thing's got its damn thing.
DM question: where did the sound like it was coming from? Was it coming from up here or down in the valley?
You heard what sounded like down in the valley, through the ravine.
Do we see any tracks from the manticore?
Rolling. With a natural 20, you see the manticore tracks old. They're not fresh, but they lead down into the ravine. You have a feeling that that may be what the Grell, if this is the creature, chased into the ravine. Why would it chase it, though? How would it have known it was there?
What's your footing?
Pommel. Manticore tracks go down into the ravine. They're old, but
We're going around the ridge. We can follow and keep it at distance. To see if we can spot it.
Very steep.
Slow. There's a ring. It's a sudden drop.
Magical shadow step. Rolling.
okay, I'll be right back.
Understood. You are able to move where you want.
Should go. Let's move down. Stay close as we can.
Looks like there's a cliff. Slide down slowly too.
Yes.
Take it slow. I think we lost Yellow.
We did. We lost Yellow.
I think.
No, she crashed.
Slide slowly.
Oh, right. We're coming back.
Very steep. Come down, you can catch you. Very steep.
Should not be going in the valley. I got you. This one. Do not go further. There's better cover. I'll do it next once they're done. Alright. Down. It's right there. The trees. Archer.
That's sad. Sad music. Oh.
Derek, as you
Oh.
sit here, you're feeling like you've been here for too long. That creature hunting you all, and you're stalking it. You need to move. And at some point soon.
Anything?
Just tail of a manticore.
I can put
Thank you, Liz.
down there that long. Just
yeah.
I can put it into my void pouch.
I can cast healing on you.
We might use it later.
Arthur, the natural 20. You were keeping an eye on Xeris as they moved down into the ravine. You saw them collecting something at the base of a tree. You followed your eyes up along the path of it, and you see it. Something that is equally terrifying.
What'd you see?
The head of a manticore's tail. A scorpion
Tail of a manticore.
impaled on a tree branch.
No fresh.
High, almost 60 feet.
I collected samples of its blood. When I tried to detect poison, I received mana burn from it. My magic seemed to my magic is backfiring for some reason. I can't use my hand until it gets healed.
God. God, I am casting
Yes, God is
healing.
here.
I am casting healing.
Understood.
roll it or you
Rolling.
want me?
Healer's advantage. With an 18, it goes through. Rolling fun roll. Oh boy.
That's not always good.
With an 18, as you begin to cast the magic, it begins to coalesce at the fingertips. Feeling is slowly regained, and the pain subsides. The dark veins of your burnt-out conduits recede. And then you hear it. As you cast that magic, almost immediately, it seems a great scream is heard in the forest. And it wasn't just one scream. It's everyone here also hears what sounds like a mewling whelp. This sounds of a trampled cat almost. Something just experienced an immense amount of pain. You're not sure what just happened. A moment passes, then two, then three, and the forest gets uncomfortably quiet. Underbrush, now. Everyone could tell the sound of this noise came from the end of the ravine, past the fog banks.
And do you think that I actually have a model for this? I use a preset. I use Genshin Impact.
We need to keep pushing. We need to find out wherever this thing is fast.
Besides, I don't recommend Aether to anyone either, so this also is just a off-map thing. This is just an off-map thing for a mission. Normally it's on Mondays and I stay on map, but
just attracted to magic. Doesn't have to be any type.
As you all start creeping forward, as you hear the creature and you crouch down and begin to move. Hannah, you feel a drip smack through your left shoulder, and another, and another. Slowly, your eyes look to the left at your arm, and you see a deep, dark red liquid. And as your eyes look up, you see something in the trees.
You look up and see what looks like the wing of a manticore, the membrane ripped and teared, the arm joint completely broken and shattered. It looks like it's been pulverized, slashed, and blended. And then you notice something even more concerning.
Is this horror RP?
Dark tendrils, black veins. Hannah, you've been a healer long enough with the Guild of Aether to know a mana burn when you see it. But you've never heard of a manticore casting magic. You watch as the edges of this wing are disintegrating, crumbling into ash. It has been completely drained of mana. It makes your own wings cramp and ache just looking at it.
We'll see, Neko. We'll see. Kind of in the middle of something. Plus, I wanted to do some Minecraft too.
Jackson.
Oh no, that's not good.
As Hannah
That-
points it out
that
to
is
those that
not
are looking, you also see the manticore with black, disintegrating. Those that know magical creatures know that for whatever to tear apart a manticore like this is strong, fast, strong, and Never
I
been
get
near
away.
a
I
creature
don't
with
like
life.
this at all.
Get away
I
from
don't
it.
like this at all.
What?
We need to stick with the group. Fucking hell. We need to stay together.
The manticore. It's the savage ghost.
Absolutely grotesque.
Right. I don't know what that fog is.
Maybe a bit squeamish.
The way my magics have been acting up reminds me of when we were in that dwarven ruin controlled by the Burning Crow. They act similar.
I read the reports on that mission.
I don't think that this is a thing.
I'd like to forget that mission
God.
myself.
Now, as you get closer now, Yellow, you start to instinctively reach out with your tremor sense.
Maybe, maybe if I'm in the mood to do some CS:GO, maybe because I've been wanting to play it.
Use his mana to see if there's what's left after the manticore.
Notice something.
Hunting something.
Understood. This is a spell.
Erratic tremoring.
No, natural ability.
It seems familiar.
I thought
in a way.
before that, you know, was my past, but nothing
Slash at something with your
like
own-
this.
Your own talent.
This is psychological.
Something is slashing you
Yes, it is.
It's terrifying not knowing even what your enemy looks like.
the end of the
No, of course not.
Especially once they were to rip apart a manticore.
Especially a manticore. Manticores are supposed to be very powerful. It only takes about 10 of us to kill it.
Rolling perception.
But something that actually could kill it in an instant is pretty bizarre.
Where I'm from, manticores are just legend, and even then, they're depicted as being about the size of a bear. I've never seen something of this scale before.
In the trees, a lot more errant flecks of mana. Probably blood from the manticore, you think. And a large pool
Something at the
of
end of the
magic
ravine,
wind
very end.
vanished
Yeah, I'll certain
at
let's
the end
keep
of the
moving.
ravine. Something is actively destroying, depleting, siphoning. You can't be sure from this distance, but something is causing magic to disappear, and it is rapid. A large source of magic turns into
especially
something
since it's
smaller than the
attracted to
size of a
magic.
crystal in less
Oh
than a
boy.
few seconds.
And being as magically charged as I am, that doesn't bode well for me.
No.
It's too preoccupied on its current lunch. Realize that we're come upon it.
Why would it even...
Should we not wait for the rest of the group?
Wait for him here. Wait another 5 fucking minutes. And if...
Massive creature. Or hideous tendrils, giant scythe-like claws. You see blood spraying, particle aerosolized in the air as this splattered and slain. You watch as this giant creature rips into the corpse, the mutilated remains of what could probably be imagined as a manticore if you squinted hard enough. It is a pile of mush, meat, blended, tenderized, broken bones, and it is quickly turning black and ashy, and then it looks at all of you. You know a hungry creature when you see it, and it looks starved.
Well then. Grabbing one of the magic lures.
Understood. Rolling.
Haven't done anything with it yet.
Understood.
Just holding on to it.
Jeez.
It's a creature attracted to magic.
Definitely a monstrosity.
It's a freak of nature.
Gonna shake the magical
It
lure and
is.
throw it at the spot it was just at.
If it even is nature, it's certainly unnatural.
Understood. Tracking.
It is
Lyra,
not
lure
nature. Not at all.
Okay.
Well, fuck.
Oh shit.
It's fucking now or never.
Oh shit!
I'm not fighting that thing without the whole party.
Bring the rest of the party! Move in! Let's go!
Zerus. It moves quickly, sifting through the underbrush.
Slash is far behind!
Trails in the ground. You try to slash at it with your sword, but the tendrils bat it away, barely targeting in. It disappears from sight again.
You've never seen a creature like this.
I threw it as it was charging that direction. It was there when I threw it.
A lure was thrown at the creature's face. All right. The creature, for a moment, looks. A creature, for a moment, looks at the crystal as it is thrown at its face, flashing cerulean light as it blinks. It opens its mouth wide, almost accepting a treat before the lure explodes in its face. The creature is stunned. Unpause.
You Russian blade sinking against tendril and flesh!
The creature rises in pain as a brackish blade explodes.
The creature, but one of the tendrils on its back.
We need to take it to open ground!
Stick together! Stick together! Do not split up!
Close ranks!
Behind you! Damien, you see this creature, you see
Flesh on sight!
Rolling the
Slices and cuts and brackish blood pour on your armor, but the creature is focused on your ally.
And now you
Let go of him!
Getting out of the reach of blades, it moves higher and higher. Johnny, you have one action to free yourself before it gets too high. What do you do?
Face step down!
Rolling! With a 6, as you try to do this, the creature, a talon is driven into your shoulder. You are envenomed, and whatever magic you were trying to
A spray
channel
of
through your own
blood
body
from your ally
facilitate
down
the
upon
ability.
you all.
Even if it was non-magical, it is unsuccessful. The creature grabs you once more before you can reach the ground. You are dropped from an immense height.
You gotta attempt to catch him.
Rolling for catch. 13 unsuccessful. You try to grab him, but he slips through your fingers at such speed. He hits the ground. A sickening crunch. Your legs are broken. You need immediate treatment.
Starts dragging him away from the group to help him with the healing.
With a 5 dust. Fly out. Creature. It is too quick.
I'm going to need one of those antidotes.
Oh no shit! Here, Brett, grab
Your
your healing
veins
potion.
burn,
Cast
John.
your healing on his legs to mend them back
Rolling.
together. And he's gonna also drink a healing potion.
With a 16.
With an 18, your crossbow bolt.
With a 16. Oh, I gotta pause.
Creature.
As you begin to cast the magic, you hear another loud, deafening scream. Whatever this is, it knows when you're casting magic, it seems. But you don't give it any mind. You have to heal him. You begin pushing magic into his body. Johnny, it burns like hell, any magic in your body. This venom, it ruins your blood veins. Your conduits burn as your bones crunch back into place. The bones slowly knit themselves back together. He is still envenomed.
Crystal reinforcement.
I knew that this was gonna be fun.
What are you trying to do over here?
Oh,
He's using his own crystal armor to reinforce his lower half.
Okay.
And I already cast healing on him.
Is that magical?
Yes.
No.
Mine is magical.
You cast
His
Healing
isn't.
is. The healing was,
Have you been
it was
rolled?
successful.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Watch it. Watch it. It's right there. Careful.
Okay, give me one of those antidotes. I need to get this out of my system before it's too late.
Here. Take.
God, one antidote was used.
God is not around. Just let DM know.
Oh, you're gone. With a 12, the creature attempts to grab you, but for whatever reason, you instinctually duck out of the way from its sharp talons and are able to slip through its grasp by just a hair.
Fucking idiots.
Go to the creature's back. The creature's body. But with
You
a
land on
3,
the
I'm not sure where the tentacles end and the body begins. You
Pause.
land on the creature's back with a 19. Your harpoon drives deep. You are now on the back of this creature as it is now thrashing and raving, trying to launch you off. It throws you off eventually, but not before a large wound is inflicted. You're thrown safely into some branches below.
We'll crush you!
Garrick, as you keep looking around, looking for this creature to reappear, you hear nothing.
Okay, I can try to get this stuff out of your system.
Strength is
But
probably
it's
my
going
only
to
option.
It's gone for now.
The leaves begin to fall. It is going from tree to tree. It is all over. You look around and see a majority of your members are injured with poisoned wounds. It is circling like a frenzied shark that has smelled blood, looking for an opening, looking for a weakness.
The tree lights!
Clearing up on the ridge! Get out from the trees! If you can walk, you can stand! And if you can stand, you can look towards me! And if you can look towards me, you can
Carry that one. Make sure he gets out of here.
Come on. Let's go! Let's go! Watch each other's backs! Let's go! Out of the tree line!
This is different.
As you all take this moment to breathe, preparing for probably what you think the worst.
There is snow out of the tree line. It's just good grounded. At least we're not.
As you all take this moment to
It's
breathe,
lesser here.
as you all listen for this creature's next move, trying to see if you can hear it coming, it makes... You hear nothing. The woods are quiet once more, completely silent. Whatever this creature is, you all realize it's smart enough to know when to retreat. For as ravenous and ferocious as it is, it seems to be smart enough to know when it is better to run and recover. Perhaps you all should do the same. A moment of doubt flickers
Flutter
across all of
here.
you. You all really prepared to fight this thing?
Alright, is everyone here?
Everyone's accounted for.
Alright. Who feels like they're still able to stand on their feet?
I can.
And who needs injuring?
Stand.
Gather near this dead tree right here and start getting healing. I'll trust you all to
Alright.
keep a perimeter.
I can push the stuff from your systems, but it's going to hurt like hell.
Start addressing wounds. We don't know when it will be back.
I wish to discuss a plan with you.
Damien, do you need healer?
If it's with
Left shoulder,
works,
left arm.
how strongly attracted is to mana.
Let's
What
go.
if we set- what if we
Attempt to
set a
cast the
bomb?
healing upon you.
Maybe. Words work. If you throw enough at it at once, maybe.
DM?
I'm thinking
Something
bigger.
will work.
Yes.
I am going to cast healing upon his arm.
I think it's
what I-
possible. I used lure 3
what I'm
times and they
thinking-
stopped.
Are you envenomed?
If
Envenomed.
if we put one spot, I do have explosives from bubbles back in Aether. If we can trick it to trying to eat these...
Sorry, are you envenomed?
Affirmative.
I am in...
No, is the healer envenomed, Jackson?
Oh, no.
You're
no.
on high alert.
Understood. With a 17, you begin
Barely
forcing magic
hold
into
off
this
without
wound.
most of these.
Damon,
There's no
it burns. Fire is in your veins and coal is in your conduits.
We cannot afford that.
It takes almost twice as much mana as it normally would to treat this wound. Whatever this venom is, it is interfering with magic.
Do we have any other...
You feel no effects from this, but you can tell
Hey,
this thing. It must be a mage eater of some kind.
are you hurting?
I stopped the fatal part of it, but I am removed.
Hello.
I'm gonna drink a mana potion.
Slowly, surely. Understood.
It's just 3 people.
15. It goes down easy. Slow, but your arm is healed.
Here, we'll get you healed up.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see your arm. Hold on one moment.
They do, maybe.
This is
It's
weekly.
track inside
Alright. Can you feel this? Can you feel my hands?
Look around for your friends beside you. The injuries they occurred.
I can feel. It burns though.
As long as you have feeling now, that's all that matters. Might be a little tingly, but that's because of the venom. Alright, you should be alright.
You're the ones currently envenomed right now.
Here.
I can handle them.
Alright, you should be fine, Damon.
As well, too.
It was palpable.
Anyone else?
It wanted you all.
I'm just waiting on a base roll.
Alright, do you need healing?
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I dealt with my wounds already.
Alright.
You realize what was the source of the creaking pommel. As you climb up, you
Do
see
you have
a
poison
big
or venom
skull.
inside of you? Night, sir.
It's great. Not night, but I don't believe so. I'm good. Just, I'm healed.
Johnny.
With the 16 mana, your magic flows.
This is going to hurt severely.
whatever
Stuck
wounds
with
were
you.
inflicted upon your friend.
Most horrific
Concentrate
wounds.
the points on your neck.
Slowly
Try to
disintegrate.
extract the venom from
And eventually,
Mana burns cover the entire face.
God,
Whatever this
nearby.
creature is, you're starting to think maybe it needs magic.
God. I'm just gonna take it off with my harpoon because I don't want to touch
yeah,
it.
what thought crosses
Kicking
your
off
mind
to my
after
right.
fighting
Feel
that
pain.
thing?
So no one's
It
below
breaks.
During the whole fight, you
It
weren't
shatters.
sure and weren't really paying
Crumbles to
attention to your
dust.
tremors. It's more trying to just keep an eye on that creature.
Manticore's dead.
So fast and turned
Unless it has a second head.
You think it was
He's gonna point down to the head he kicked off the tree.
I don't think
A
they
lot of
have more
manticores
than
have
one
multiple
head.
heads.
Now, as you think about it,
Well, I don't know.
They-
I've not met a manticore before.
Neither have
That's a
I.
Hydra.
They have 2 more
Is it
heads.
reptilian? Could be the snake tail.
the forest like this, you're gonna have to find it.
Some of them have those.
DM, God,
Yes, God is here.
I'm
Puts
using
hand on
my
shoulder.
poison magic to extract the
You
poison
alright?
from
Not
these
enough.
three individually.
Ooh.
Not for nothing, but
Tree don't work.
Are you envenomed?
That tail.
He is. Well, these 3 are. I'm not.
Understood. Rolling for
What is this
three.
collision?
You know what? Just go right here.
As you try to dissuade this venom with magic, you watch this venom start to absorb
It's
your
definitely
magic
an account
instead.
that I would never see
Across
before.
each attempt you try. And with a 1 and a 3 on the last 2 attempts, you might as well not even try as you attempt. Feeling a mana burn coming, you have to cancel the attempt before you can even really give it a good shot. Unless you risk a mana burn by continuing. Johnny, you remain envenomed. Damon,
me try.
unless Zeris tries again,
Give it a
you
shot,
remain
Anna.
envenomed.
It's either the creature that's causing abnormalities.
Was our 3rd envenomed.
Yeah, it burns like hell.
Arthur, you remain envenomed.
What they failed to do, purge the venom.
You're gonna try to purge the venom. Understood.
I'm gonna ask again. Did someone keep that
Rolling with advantage.
snakehead? Whatever that fuck that
Yes,
was.
with advantage. With
Well, it's
advantage.
disintegrating on the ground right there. So I don't know if the tail's any use now.
With a 14, you begin to push your mana into this
Other animals would from the outside.
that is going through
Acidic.
Johnny's veins.
Acidic stomach
It,
acid.
it takes
I've seen it in a few animals.
Zeris, you've studied many poisons, many
Where is it?
toxins, many
because it's
decoctions,
inflicting its
all
own mana
kinds
at
of
the same
chemical
time.
ingredients.
You're trying to fight
Something
the venom
about this
and
Grell's
keep the
venom
venom
is
back.
unique.
But
All the way back there?
eventually, with the 14,
You wonder
you'll be able
why
to
you're.
painfully
You wonder
drive
and
it
think
out.
back to why Akira even told you they needed this creature's liver.
happened? Do you have?
You have veins again.
Do you have poison bolts of any kind?
Powerful.
Wouldn't be my
Like
first
venom
time in a
like this.
near-death event.
Either someone who knows healing inside and out, or
Here, take this. Take this. Take this
creatures with
medicine.
venom
You're gonna need it.
normally have
thank you.
enzymes to break down their own toxins in their body.
Do you require healing?
I don't think so.
Fair enough.
It's a risk, but
It's alright.
We're all taking a risk by even being here. If we leave now, we might die from the poison in them.
Hey, DM, above all of the
Yes.
sounds on the forest,
It is.
I'm just
It's
chilling up here.
And we're out here risking our own lives for our cows.
Doing cat things.
Pommel,
Mm-hmm.
as you been trying to reach out with your
How are you? Did you get hit at all?
experience of hunting,
No,
tracking,
I didn't get hit.
Uh,
All it did was just
lift up.
deflect my sword. That's
Just gonna
all.
lift. You can lift up and you can see a small, like, still healing wound on her back. She got slashed pretty hard.
you hear something with your
Just cast a little bit of healing on you.
I've got a nat 20. It's fine. It'll be
Oh,
fine.
never mind then. Never mind.
But you can definitely tell where it happened.
Negatively charged it. Make it think that it's gonna get a snack, only for its own energy to be sucked away from it.
Now, where around you is that rock face?
Oh, how do we do that?
Ooh.
You're speaking to a
The
master
ravine
crystal.
had stone, but it was in the
I
other
have
direction.
magic crystals on me.
There must be some rock faces
My ears are still ringing.
clawing against
That
Yeah,
screech is
that's
so. That screech is so harsh.
with the 19
So loud.
You'll know.
you hear
You think it's loud for you?
Crystals
For having ears like these.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh,
Keep
I'll
one
just cover
charged.
them.
Bury the rest
with the
uncharged.
19.
Toss a
It's the
stone towards
downside of
barrier.
having enhanced hearing.
Might be a few nearby, I don't know.
That is true.
You lay a trap.
But if it's
Damien,
but they're not charged.
Catch your breath.
you are still in venom, correct?
Correct.
Hey, what were those three things that were given to us? They were
Can I get a
called
quick roll?
Magic
If I,
Oh.
if anyone has black powder on them.
lures.
Rolling.
Just
three,
starts
Damien,
caressing your head.
The only smells that a soldier knows right now is the smell of your own blood, this venom from those that are affected around you, and you cannot tell if there's any black powder nearby.
You're keeping an alert watch over the ravine, but you're also keeping your senses extended behind you in case the Grell makes a sneak attack on you from behind. A
Burning
bit
fucking
of
poison on it.
training, a bit of experience from hunting more intelligent beasts. And you hear something
Are we
in the
looking?
distance. You don't see it. The sound of talons on stone. You've been taking a
Can we
keen
all
notice of the
stand on our
surroundings
feet?
around here.
Yes,
There's been no
we can.
solid
Dying.
rock
No
faces
one's
to make
dying
that kind
yet.
of sound except from the
He's got a
ravine.
tear in his leg.
The sound does not emanate from there. You hear it off in this direction. Beyond the wooden stump.
That are their own magic crystals.
Just try to catch our breath.
Wherever this creature is, it must be near
Can you
stone.
fight?
Large.
Of course I can fight.
Pommel.
Hold on.
Gunny's going.
As you're
I got-
standing
I
here,
got
taking
something,
it
hold
really
on.
while I can.
Something does catch your eyes. That these two
And why
both
does
here
magic lure this?
still have black veins
just
on
a
their
crystal.
bodies from where they were in venom.
They just called it
The
that.
poison still affects
Because
them.
it's lots of magic contained in one crystal.
I've got.
Yeah,
I need
but you don't see
everyone.
me
Everyone,
working
over
towards
here.
Every,
Attention.
lure of magic.
Rallying.
Circle. It's hard to hold my sword.
Relax.
Did you make
Relax.
it? Is there still venom in you?
I could have swore I healed you.
It's a poison. I think
It
it's
only
bit
goes
more
so far.
complicated.
Take a rest. 1 second.
The word you're looking for is venom.
So, I've got a question. This thing doesn't need to die, does it? We need something from it?
It's bladder.
Liver.
Fucking Christ! Even though we're looking for.
Right now, I can't smell anything, but I have a question. Any of you bring black powder by any chance?
As a
I'm not
matter of fact,
familiar,
I
but
do.
I've heard of it.
I have a small assortment of explosives. Not that much, but enough to do something. Why?
I'm gonna be pretty frank with you. We are not killing this thing. How about we lay some sort of trap? Maybe injure it at most.
The lures were working, and we have enough here to blow up this entire woods. Why not turn that into a bomb? Or lures all at once.
That's being hopeful.
Well, with all these lures, you'll probably absorb
The mana itself.
It took
That
3
creature can
alone
only
to set
hold
it
so much
running.
mana.
We have
It'd
at
be
least
too dangerous.
3
It might
each.
damage the liver. You need that thing pristine, or this is all for nothing.
It's not the first time I've had to extract something from a body. No explosives. Nothing. It's gonna be too much.
Why not?
That thing has to die.
What about a different idea?
That's the only way to
Why
safely
don't we make
extract the
a
liver from it.
explosive-powered projectile? Maybe to
We
pin it.
cannot blow it up. We will damage
We're not
the
da- we're-
organs
we are not gonna-
possibly.
Fuck.
Then what do
Even
you
if
want to
it's
use as a projectile, Johnny? Enlighten me. What do we have here? We have lots of trees,
Logs.
branches, and everything.
If we
Oh,
have a-
did you
if
bring
we
an
have a-
axe with you? Do you want to chop down a tree?
If that's what it takes.
I can try.
He does have an axe.
It's a
Even if we
I can hear
were
it
wanting
moving
to do some banditry
further along the ravine.
log shenanigans, it's not going to be near any trees. It's near some rocks. While
Not to
you're all
mention it'll
healing,
take
I
too
skied
much-
up ahead, and it looks
Wait,
like it's
wait,
still
wait,
down
wait,
there by some rocks. Healing.
Can we collapse
as
the
we're
rocks onto
speaking.
it?
Hold on.
You don't even know
Arthur.
what the formations are.
You know what, Arthur, Pommel, you happen to have any thin wire?
Wire?
Something thin, something durable.
I have.
I have
He's
my
gonna pull
fishing
out a
tools,
very shiny-
and I have
a shiny
experimental
material.
hooks.
I have a bit of.
I have an extra
Akira's
crossbow
soul thread.
cord.
I have a bit of Akira's soul thread armor. This would definitely do
What?
extremely well for binding.
I don't know. I don't know I don't know what the argument is for. You want that thing? If you can't explode it, we're not killing that thing. That thing is too fast, and this shit burns.
We can't
The
chop down
lore
trees. It'll
stuns
take too much time. So we can't do
Does the
that.
lore
If it
stun
can
it?
be injured, we can
The lore
wither it
stuns it.
down. We have enough here to keep going at it.
Then should we have the idea? Bury some mana stones, lure it
We can
somewhere.
keep going.
Maybe it'll run. It'll run into the wire. Chop its own head off. Maybe.
That's not even that bad of an idea.
That's
We could
not, but
cycle
it's
our lures,
reckless.
keep it stunned.
And if we make sure the thread doesn't have any
We also
It
mana
is
have
an
on it,
injured,
they wouldn't see it.
unpredictable apex predator.
Slowed, your heart rates have resumed to normal.
An intelligent creature in a life or death situation that is able to capably use its brain against a group of smaller hunters. It is not some wild, ravaged beast that you could just lure into a trap. We have lost
Alright.
the element surprise, and it
Then
is
tell me
rabbit.
your bright idea. Otherwise, it's best we go home.
In the distance.
We keep going. We keep littling away
I'm
at
not
it.
leaving until I have
The
that
moment a
dead
animal
or
is
alive.
bled, we out exhaust it. We out endure it.
Yes.
It's coming back.
Everyone here hears it. You all hear it off in the distance, far away, echoing off the valley. The angriest sounds you've ever heard from a beast. If malice could be voiced by a creature, you've just heard it.
Get your loads ready!
Close ranks!
It does not, however, come closer.
It's not gonna come close. We have to finish it.
You.
I'm envenomed.
For now, I think you need to stay in the back.
Rolling for healing.
With advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Pommel.
1 minute.
Give me one of those fishing wires.
He's going to give
Careful.
you a hook
They're not
and
moving.
a long roll of fishing lure. Keep up.
I'll limp on ahead.
Hannah, as you try to get the venom out of Damien here, you try again, just like you did with Johnny before, to put your own head.
Signs of a creature that floats that you missed before, broken branches, claw marks, gouges, bits of broken bone, flecks of blood in the treetops, and on the ground, shattered limbs, broken legs. At first you thought they were branches, but walking through the fog, it's obvious now what they are. Whatever this creature is, it doesn't hunt like a beast. The trees creak in a wind. You all hear it. Sounds of talons on stone. Blood. The creature you can see in the dark sight almost tauntingly appears in and out of your vision. As soon as you lock eyes with its head, it disappears.
I need to assume that this creature has a lair. Wait, it doesn't make. I don't want to be
You see blood in the canyon below.
This creature doesn't walk. And by fighting it, we've seen it floats. It doesn't travel by the trees. It doesn't travel by the trees. It's using the trees to its advantage. We need to go
You see
deeper.
movement at the edge of the canyon.
I see.
And as soon as you lock eyes with it,
I wouldn't go in there. I'd go around.
Do we have a choice?
It uses trees as the advantage. This is the only thing that we could do is go through the chasm. So that way it doesn't have an advantage on us.
Just keep your eyes open. Watch your bodies.
walls, the creaking wood.
Keep your wits about you.
Right.
Rolling. With a pause.
Pause.
That was a random
With
shot.
a natural 20, you see the creature uncloak for but a moment and quick fire your crossbow. A bolt goes right into its head and the creature reels back, invisible. But you see the bolt still, lodged, floating in the air, blood trickling. Whatever this thing does to hide, it's not magical. You watch as the bolt is pulled from the head and thrown to the ground, the blood concealed once more. But you've hurt this thing.
idea now.
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Gonna take one of the magical
Yellow.
lures.
And attach it to the crossbow bolt.
Don't go alone. Come on.
Yellow.
Take the fishing hook out of his mouth.
Watch it.
Trust
Leave
me.
you alone?
Head down there. Trust me. I'll be down momentarily. I need to try something. Gonna take my last magical lure. And never mind, I see it down there.
You think they'll learn that moving is the best key?
Oh.
Oh, I'm glad we're fighting a wraith from Evolve. This is fun. Rather be a Goliath, honestly. Or the roly-poly behemoth. Yo, Kraken would be fun.
I think someone actually did that already.
Really? Someone's used a Kraken? Damn.
Yeah.
What about a demon lord?
The fuck? We're talking about evolved.
Either way, let's kill this fucking thing.
Just in time, with nothing but a slight scratch along your jugular.
Slashes the leg from behind.
As the creature rushes in, each of you are able to duck out of the way of its talons, delivering blows, bloodying the creature.
As a creature comes in, Garrick, you see an opening. You duck as the scythes come in, taking a gamble, and with a natural 20, you bat across one of the scythes and drag your blade from stem to stern.
This is the creature that you threw earlier.
I threw more. Suppose while it's out in the air, I'm gonna throw that lure that I intended to throw earlier.
While you throw that lure. Rolling. As you throw the lure, it lands in the face of the creature, stunning it. However, this time, it seems a lot more angry than before.
Get back.
Incoming!
It moves faster, it looks more aggressive, it beelines towards you all. A clashing in sparks as scythes meet blades. The creature spins, trying to attack its prey, and you all manage to just barely K out of its way.
Fresh front side.
Rolling for grab.
Under it.
With a, you have advantage. With a 15, you deftly roll under the way, as one of the scythes would have taken your leg off had you timed it any worse.
You're not going anywhere.
Shots of bolts sink into its chest.
Magic lure. Need another roll for the bolt with the hook.
Also had a magic lure attached to my crossbow bolt.
Understood. I've got a few rolls to handle.
Gotcha. Take your time.
For your bolt. Ranger advantage. 15. It will lodge into the creature. You now have a tether to it.
Wrapped around my arm, my right arm.
In tandem, along with the other crossbow bolt behind you, both of you fire at once. You with your rope, and you with the lure. There'll be a small detonation in its face as the lure takes effect. Stand by.
With a 4, as it detonates, all of the magic that would have been in that explosion.
Increase blood set me free.
Watch as the creature begins to siphon that mana. You inadvertently kill the creature. We need to have a long talk about what you use as magic and what isn't.
I told you this, like with the fourth mission. His weapons are non-magical and you control it through
And the
bliss with you being an alchemist.
those are magic. Actually, I know who to ask.
Yeah. Dog boy.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Specifically, alchemical bliss.
Understood. Tracking. With a 4, it simply doesn't hurt the creature then. Fair enough. Resume.
Fight you, power.
Rolling. With a 14 as you all try to pull the creature down, it snaps the line.
Oh, that small dumb
Over here, you monstrosity!
The Grell traces you up this mountain. This hill.
What?
Oh.
Where'd it go?
Ooh.
As you all rush the creature, it seems to have had a moment of recognition. It simply vanishes. It's almost like it knew it was being led into a trap.
Back down. Regroup.
Back to the group.
Back on the ledge. Back to the ledge. Everyone, to the ledge.
Have all of you throw your lures at it. Kind of a haphazard idea.
I'm gonna load the lure onto my crossbow with the bolt.
It almost worked, but it's just too strong.
What are you attaching it with?
Better hurry up. We don't want to give it time to recover.
No.
Another experimental lure.
Don, have you received injuries?
Ow, my shoulder hurts.
What are you?
Understood.
Those who are wounded, go to the healers.
Last thing we need to do is split the party.
Surprisingly, no.
Actually, I think
Once
that's
you're
exactly what
healed,
this thing wants.
we're moving.
Even though it didn't go
That I
according to
agree with.
plan, we did hurt it.
What did I tell you? We've been hurting it from the start. It's just a big motherfucker.
Lures work. Let's knock it down before we knock ourselves down out of exhaustion. Keep that adrenaline going. You ready?
Speak for yourself, little man.
Let's kill this beast.
Let's kill this son of a bitch.
No reason to speak about its mother like that.
Now, you don't know if it has a mother or parents in that matter.
What do your drow eyes see? Or drow eye?
God, I would like to speak outside of the group just to explain things.
Let me handle one thing. Rangers, as you stand here, trying to surmise where the creature is gone.
We're well done, because I
Forest
only
is
have one
once
arm.
more
This is
gone.
a broadsword, so now when I swing with one arm, it's disadvantage.
Not a sound is made across the woods. It
Oh, you
seems
hold
the
it up,
creature
Hagrid.
has no interest in fighting while it's wounded.
Tired.
Would you like a stamina potion?
Any idea where it went?
Yes.
Sure.
As injured as it was when we
Where's
first
your
fought it,
stamina
it didn't
potion?
look healed at all.
Yes, I know. It's a very better taste. Bear with it.
Yeah, it's very bitter.
Where you struck it first,
Give me the bottle.
it's starting to close out.
Tie the fish.
I don't want to litter.
Heals, but it's obviously
Litter. You care about littering when we have to fight a being.
As you look back at the crag,
You can reuse
care.
it. What do you want from me? Get out of here. Quick, give me a break.
It wasn't part of your plans. It seems the longer it hunts, the more it heals.
Think it can heal. How quickly can we start moving again?
I'm good whenever.
I'm good.
Arthur,
Go for everyone else?
in case you need something sharper.
We're moving.
One stupid idea. I'm gonna save them for later.
Oh, come on. We've been having nothing but that. What's one
It's
more?
attracted to magic.
If it wasn't for this giant moon, we'd hardly be able to see anything.
Yeah. That is certainly the truth.
Hey, how many lures do we have left?
I haven't used any of mine.
I don't have any.
I might have an
Actually,
idea.
no. Sort of just to get it to sit in one place.
I could possibly
No, the question.
have an idea.
That's what I've been trying to do.
Oh, you're trying to.
Which we should not be doing, seeing as how we need its liver.
Want to preserve
No, I'm
not organs.
Never mind, we're not doing that. That's the summarize.
Just think tomorrow morning I have to go kill some things. Right.
It never ends, does it?
As Kai says it, never a dull day.
To the Underdark throne.
That was my say.
No. I can't be your saying.
Motherfucker stole my line. I can't believe it.
Well, you gotta talk to Kai about that one.
Not if, but when we get out of here, I'm buying all of you a pint.
As you advance
You're
through
like,
the
"Man,
woods,
if you were
again,
around now, I could
the
probably
old,
swing my
the
sword."
old growth with creaks. You advance slowly,
He's gonna
trying to follow.
blood. Sacred bottle of whiskey.
It's hard. You have to look high in the tree branches to find blood.
Blanches.
Evidence of the creature
Tree
being
blanches.
here. And then you see it.
Yeah.
What looks like a head.
With an 11?
Hidden in the
You lot
underbrush.
really need to keep your eyes up. Right there.
But you feel your chest.
I don't see it.
That's because it turned invisible. It's watching us. We know it uses the trees. Keep your eyes up.
Nothing's changed. Keep moving.
Stay away from this.
You hear a deep grumbling, groaning, growling. The sound of something being turned to mush, butchered. Whatever this thing is, it's found another meal.
Down here.
And it seems to be rather
Ugh.
quick about what it's doing.
It has a lair.
Garrett, can you
We kill it in there. It's our best
We need to
option.
move now. If it found something
can't-
else, it's probably gonna eat that to heal.
We can't delay.
We have to move.
Looks like there's gaps in the front top.
Let's pick up the pace.
If I can get a buzzer, I might bring something down upon it.
Doesn't seem to notice you yet.
Go up. Going up. Get ready to use that dagger.
As you stand there, the creature sights you all, gathering at the entrance of its cave, its den, shrieks and disappears.
I'd really like to use my magic, but this shit burns.
Nothing ventured, lads.
Okay, will some of you go with those who wandered off up there and have to go down? If we hear screaming, we run towards the other.
It's up top. It's up top.
Ah, speak of the devil.
With a ford, the talons grip into your sides and it lifts you up into the air. You are grappled by the Grell as it starts to take you up and up.
Okay. DM.
Yes.
I am channeling, since he's grabbed me, I'm channeling both my dark affinity and my poison affinity outward. Towards, like, in all directions of my body. I will accept suffering a huge mana burn for this.
I will need to roll something for this. Zern?
Thanks. Yes, that's fine.
Zaris, sorry. Zaris,
That's
as
works
you...
better.
Zaris, your one action has been rolled for. In your attempt to free yourself, you begin to channel your magic inward. And as you would have expected, your conduits burn as you grab all of the magic from this area, what little there is, start pulling from yourself. And as you are about to release it, the Grell opens its mouth wide, and with a 4, all of the magic you have been channeling is siphoned into the creature as it begins to feast on you in the air. Your mana burn is converted into a critical injury as the action has failed and you are dropped to the ground from a great height. You have both a mana burn and broken legs. Everyone here watches as this magic We are still in the resolution. As everyone here watches this magic be siphoned, a great volume of magic enters the beast. Johnny, with your mana sight, you watch what could have fueled at least 5 mana crystals is pulled away, destroyed, and everyone watches as the wounds on the creature begin to close rapidly. It begins to heal itself with the magic used. Resume.
Oh, crap.
With an 11.
Rolling. As the Grell comes in, multiple strikes from the allies attempting to stop its swing. It goes, trying to reach for one of the healers. However, yellowish blades come in and interlock, and the talons with a 4 grab and start to pull into the air.
You're not clever them this time.
Damn, I'm throwing a lure.
Throwing a what?
Rolling.
A lure.
Popping, use that dagger, shooting.
Firing.
With a 5, as you throw the lure, it simply bounces off the creature. But with a 15, as it goes off, the creature seems more focused on its prey than the magic you just threw at it.
I am going to cast Blinding Light on him. On the enemy.
Rolling. With a 19 and a 9, as you cast the spell, the creature is distracted for a moment by the light. It drops the wasp woman before it reaches a sufficient height to hurt them. But with a 9, its eyes are now on you, and it seems even more hungry than before.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I can fly. I'm going to just lock my side into the thing, because I'm not in danger of falling.
With a 19, you are now in airborne combat with the monster. Trying to keep it from With a 7, your healers come around you. Jackson, you are entered into the creature's grasp, but dropped before you can be lifted.
Oh.
Understood.
You might want to go and fix the broken one down there.
Hannah, tend to that, please.
And the creature is revealed as the bolt lands in its shoulder. Rolling. With a 19 and an 18, you are able to dodge under the creature, and the Grell is pulled this way as the madman jumps off a ledge to drag it back into its lair. Rolling. Rolling your injury for the ball. With a natural 1, your legs have been broken from the fall. You are crippled and critically injured. The Grell is falling down after you.
You see it fall down after your ally.
It seems less injured by the fall.
I'm gonna take the lure.
Fire around my arm.
What the?
The creature.
Understood. Go lay right on top of him.
With a 15,
Just
the fighter
slashes
is
in.
surrounding it.
Straight down, pommel. But you're not willing to risk your ally. You move your body in the way just in time. And with a 4, You feel it in the middle of your back. The blade stops just before it reaches Damon, and it retracts as it continues fighting your allies. He is unarmed. You have taken a major wound.
I'm gonna throw a lure at his face.
You're watching lifeblood pour out of Pommel. It is dark, it is red, and viscous.
Each of you watches as this final blow is delivered to Pommel, as you all at once force the creature off of the pair with your combined efforts. It screams, disappears from sight, and rushes away. The sound of claws on the rock walls as it runs.
Make a roll.
This time its cries seem victorious.
Because it's still attached to my arm with the wire.
That wire, by this point, has snapped.
Snap.
Gotcha. Shinobi was running.
I will roll for you, Shinobi.
Sure, go ahead.
As soon as you pull the mask off,
With a 4,
blood, they begin to cough.
you are still
see that they
riding
have,
the
by
creature.
your estimation, seconds.
Oh.
Follow me.
Okay. Oh no.
As you are riding the creature with a 4, it has turned around and grabbed you. It carries you off into a clearing.
Uh-oh.
You have one action to break away before you are dragged off.
I'm gonna attempt to cast blinding light again to get away from it as much as possible to get back to the group.
Understood. With a 14, let me check the DC. With a 15, or with a DC of 15 and your result of a 14, you are not able to break free. This time, instead of being lifted off the ground, the Grell keeps you in its grasp. Its hideous mouth opens, and your magic is siphoned away as you are envenomed. Rows of razor teeth as your mana is ripped from your body and into the creature. You are left a withered husk. You are not yet dead, but you are on death's door. Larry?
Now we sit and wait. Ow. Knocking on death's door. Let's go. Actually, I shouldn't be happy about that, honestly.
Jackson, the world is going dark. You cling to life as desperately as you can. The forest has gone silent. The Grell seems to have left you after having fed on you. You can barely move your body. Everything hurts. As your hand extends to the forest sky, you watch as black veins begin to run over. They creep along your arm. Mana burn or poison, you're not yet sure. They burn almost the same. They move slowly as your lifeblood is corrupted. You're not sure how long you have left. You can only pray that your party reaches you in time. As a healer, you know what it would take to heal this. And in your state, you do not have any what it takes. Those who approach see the withered husk of Jackson. Like a pruned version of himself, he is withering. His hair is dusty. Black veins have spread all along his upper arm, across his face, across his body. He needs immediate attention, you can tell. He's barely breathing.
Can you carry him?
Carefully, so carefully, you pick up what looks like a mummified corpse that only barely breathes in your arms.
Get him to our closest healer.
This way, come on.
Aye. Better hurry up. He almost looks like a corpse.
You see him in her arms. The worst case of mana siphoning you've seen. The man is barely a husk, barely a mummy. His hair is starting to disintegrate. Rolling for healing.
Oh no.
Jackson.
Yes.
As you lay here, in the arms of Yellow, being healed by Hannah, the world starts to go dark. It becomes harder and harder to see the sky above you. You feel the burning venom as it moves throughout your body. You feel the mana burn as it starts to turn your body to a crisp. As your heart begins to slow, however, a warm, calming sensation falls over your body. A cool relief from the burning across your body. The flame in your blood slowly abates. The venom slowly gets purged from your body in sputtering coughs, racking your frame. Black ichor sprays from your mouth onto your clothes. The black veins slowly fade, and your vision returns to you. With an 18 and a natural 20, both treatments for venom and mana burn are successful.
What's the status on the other two? Actually, wait, no, 3.
Slowly, vigor returns to your body. Less and less you look like a mummified husk. But it is slow. There is not much mana in the area. You are weak still, but you are alive.
Just see a sigh of relief just washes over him. It's like, thank you for holding on to me. I think I can stand on my own.
He's gonna set you down against the rock.
Hold on.
Everyone okay?
Oh, thank goodness.
No.
2, 3, 4. 7, 9. You're alive. At the very least.
You really need that fucking liver procedure.
Yes.
What do you think we've been
We
trying
need to stop
do?
using magic on it.
Just not pristine.
That's what I've been trying to say.
Okay, I'm gonna. Since they're massively wounded, I'm taking responsibility. I'm gonna say this to every single one of you: no more magic, no more explosions, no more crystals, no more
We're down
nothing.
quite a few members.
Don't throw your magic at it. Exactly. No more magic. Period.
Alright, well, we would like to take a
DM?
Present.
He's going to take a healing potion and drinking it, along with, as soon as he's done with that, drinking a mana potion and a potion. This will be the first time for healing, first time for stamina, but second time for mana.
Understood. Rolling for healing potion first.
Okay.
With a 10, the healing potion tastes like shit. There's sand and gravel in it. It's gritty in your teeth. It tastes like shit, but it does its job. Rolling for stamina. Mana potion with a 2. You chug it down, and with as much as you were just healed and as unstable as you are right now, the mana potion does nothing to help you gain back what you've lost. Last roll for stamina.
I still have all three.
And with a 9 for your stamina.
Why don't you put it on your harpoon?
Again, the potions taste like shit. You don't know what Doctor is doing anymore with how these potions are made. You really don't get a lot of stamina back. You get a little bit of adrenaline goes back into your body, but you are still exhausted and drained.
I'll have to have a word with the doctor about these damn potions. Ugh.
Any eyes on where it may have gone?
Actually,
strapping a dynamite to his harpoon.
did you see where it ran off but it was done sucking you dry?
Oh boy.
Actually, DM.
I don't know how dynamite works. How do I use this thing?
Okay.
He's on fire and it cleared.
My people don't know what gunpowder is, so you're gonna have to walk me through this.
Okay.
Hey,
as we
Mountain,
can get that thing
real
stuck
quick.
in the creature in the upper area of the
Yes.
monster. I'll use
While it was
precipitation and
devouring
light
me
it.
and me losing my life, would I know the direction where it was heading? Opposed to that.
You know what? I'll give you a roll. With a 10, it's hard to tell.
Okay.
Creature went invisible before it left you. You're not sure which way it could have gone.
Unfortunately, I don't know where it went.
You.
Yes,
Sorry.
Hannah.
I almost lost you.
It's fine. I appreciate the heal. I know it was reckless.
I wondered where you ran off to, and when I saw you on the ground, I was not happy.
Ooh. Yes.
Right, so you got a direction for us to start marching in?
No, unfortunately I don't. As soon as it was devouring me, it teleported. Or, I should say, invisible.
It's hard to get a sense of. It's hard to get a sense of direction when you're being eaten.
Of course. How's the others?
Mostly intact.
Alive for now.
I am not moving.
I almost died, so... I mean, as long as we're all intact.
So did Hummel.
That is true. How's he holding up?
I feel like we need to get the high ground to keep
Oh, there's a
going
bloody
forward.
mess. He's walking.
He'll live.
Down, left,
trying.
right. Just running. We haven't
And the
got
others?
heals and we're standing here doing nothing.
Seems, I think we need to get online.
How's Damien?
Compare the creature's behavior to any other monster you face, any other creature. You have to compare
He told me to leave him.
compare
Let him rest.
Maybe it's trying
Sir.
to sleep off.
We can't rest for long. We must keep going.
You
As
just
much as I am
scroll up.
exhausted, we have to keep
Road,
going.
right? So if it's resting, it's
find somewhere
resting out
else.
in the open. Either that or has another place around here. It couldn't be far.
No.
Well, then let's look
Is
for it.
it?
We're wasting time.
Agreed.
Can I see any marks in the trees where it's climbing through?
Rolling Ranger with advantage.
Up the hill.
Come here, Bill.
I would be more gentle, but no time, no the place.
Thank you, Doc.
You're welcome.
That's a different sound.
Oh no, it's just yellow.
It's yellow.
They like.
Unfortunately, Ranger, as you look around to try to look around for these scratches and the gouges in the trees that you've been trying to track all this time, you can't see anything at this moment.
Tunnel.
Motherfucker has my dagger too.
As you look around the clearing,
You
keeping an eye in the trees for
are
evidence of the creature,
genius.
you notice
What? You're a bloody
the
fucking
sound of dripping
genius.
blood to your left.
Oh,
You look up,
Giving Arthur
and
my
in one of
dagger
the
to
trees,
fucking hit it? Yeah, I guess, sure.
body part.
If it's
Looks like guts
you
of
said
some
it's
kind.
on the monster.
Probably the manticore you
I can
think.
I hope it is. Through
How could it have
mountains.
spread the body parts so much? Unless it's been hunting more? Or maybe it stores its food somewhere.
Is it for the Manticore? Does it line up with
I'm gonna
the
want my
body parts
dagger
we've
back.
seen?
The natural 20. That body part looks exactly like every textbook of manticore intestines you've seen. The coloration, the bleeding, but it's old.
So
About,
not
you'd
the
say,
same
2 weeks. About 2 weeks old of a kill, you'd think. Seems to have rotted a bit. But that means this creature has more than one den.
It's not the same one. That isn't its den. Whatever this is, it's older. This is the den.
But it's not the den that it resides to.
That was probably just a place where it sleeps. So we are going to its den.
Fantastic.
Which is this direction.
God.
Nowhere for it to run.
Well, let's get moving.
So,
who's calling for God?
When he had that dagger shot into the monster, there was nothing said that the dagger had left. Johnny is going to use his Matasight to try to see if he can pinpoint it.
Nasty. Come on. I got
Show
you.
a hand on your back, helping you up.
That's the thing with that matter.
I'll make sure you don't fall. Just keep going. These are some noisy trees.
Absolute silence.
Keep down the pressure.
Shoulder cap of a dead creature, not manticore.
Probably let the other ones know too.
Quickly disintegrates to dust.
Okay, everyone. This one
Yes.
just told me the fact that their dagger is still embedded in the monster. I can sense the dagger. It's definitely this way. It's a broad stroke, but it's at least in this direction.
Keep your eyes up.
And your ears open.
You fought it.
That's nice. It's clear.
Wounded twice, maybe, but now it's.
Yeah, we've got an open spot here.
It's probably down in that ravine area. There's no point in being stealthy. We have to
No.
move.
You notice that we're here. No point in crouching.
That's no excuse to put caution to the wind.
Hold on. We gotta wait for the rest. Find me better music that isn't this, because this shit is fucking amazing.
All of you. The natural 20, everyone here gets the sudden sense. The hairs on the back of your neck start rising up again. The feeling that you had at the start of this adventure, you're now being watched, hunted.
Hey, clear
The
the
hunters
trees
have now
up.
become the hunted.
He's gonna unconscious.
Are you doing the thing?
I'm waiting for a clear shot.
Understood. Let me know when.
I don't.
I'm gonna have a loaded in the crossbow. And fire it.
I have
Rolling.
the dynamite and more.
With a 7, your shot goes wide into the tree line. The lure explodes off in the distance. The creature does not seem to notice it, though.
Let's try that again. I still got one more.
I have all 3 of mine if you need me.
Rolling for that. Just for the natural 20, you were just barely enough. Soft enough to get out of the way of those claws and talons as they can graze against your skin. You are not.
Attempts to block.
Pause. No. Pause. All right, back up, Jackson. We gotta resolve this first.
Okay.
DM.
Yeah,
He
I
has
know.
explicit with the dynamite and the lure, and he's right in the radius.
Oh no.
With a 10. You watch as the creature, beady eyes you hadn't seen before, lock with yours, lock with the lure. And for a brief moment, you see a shine of intelligence there. The creature sees the lure. It sees something on the end. And instead of opening its mouth, it flicks its talon and knocks your weapon behind you into your party. Rolling for the party. Oh boy.
When the
Rolling
DM says,
each
"Oh,
of
boy."
you with a 2. The javelin lands right in the middle of all 4 of you. Each of you will be rolled for your dexterity to avoid this.
Oh boy!
Can you say the same?
Arthur, as you see this happen, you realize in a split second with a natural 20, you will have one free action as you look out and see all three of these party members here almost shocked into complete standstill. You know all of them are about to be hit by this explosion. And if they are, it may be fatal. You have one
I'm gonna
action.
kick it off down the hill.
Rolling. I will ask you this, T2 Cross.
Yes.
Would you save yourself or others?
Others.
With 2 10s, you realize you don't have time to get that close and kick it away a safe distance. Rolling. Unpause. All three of you are knocked back by the explosion as Arthur takes the majority of the explosion. Rolling for Arthur.
Man.
Arthur, you've never been much of a faithful man, but you give a small prayer to whatever higher powers may be out there that you get through this alive. And for a moment, you think maybe something hurts you, because as this explodes, you are launched backwards with force. You are singed and burned, but surprisingly otherwise uninjured.
What?
And it glides with purpose.
Rolling for grapple.
Garrick, with a 15, you know this creature's fighting patterns. You are able to see the talons scoop down towards your hands, and you slice at them before they're able to wrap around you, jumping down and deftly avoiding it.
Come on, man.
That second time, though, with a 5, Garrick, you felt the talons sink into your side. Your comments are attempting to attack in order to help you. Giving them one roll with advantage. With a 2 and an 8, the second attempt by the Grell to grapple Garrick was a success, and you are pulled into the air.
I can't do that shit.
Well, you are up there, and as the talons sink into your sides, your lifeblood spills out over their claws.
Ouch. Here goes. I don't. This is gonna work. Here goes nothing. Johnny is going to shatter a teleportation crystal and just try and teleport him anywhere except there.
Where you're trying to do what now?
using a teleportation crystal and trying to teleport him
He's okay.
anywhere else but there.
Good.
Thank God he's wearing a chest plate.
But right now,
He's unconscious, though.
Due to play space, he's up in the air right now.
Grell lets you go.
Pause.
In this moment, a yell can be heard from the nearby tree as a small bluish figure leaps from the wood and jumps towards the Grell that is in the air. You see one talon come towards it, nearly impaling, but missing him by a millimeter. The second talon comes in and misses ever so closely. It lands. He has his arms around its head, and he sinks a small knife directly into the base of the eye with a 14 barely holding on. However, rolling. You score this heavy wound to the creature, Pommel. You sink the blade in, you hear it roar in anger and perhaps even a bit of fear. However, the creature, having taken this wound, will react immediately. And everyone below can see with a critical one. After the blow is struck, two talons will strike into both sides of the small figure, a spray of blood. And as he is thrown down to the ground, the small dagger still in the creature's eye. Unpause.
Johnny with a 5. You try to activate your magic crystal to bring Garrick out, but as all of this is happening, it just does not work, and the magic fizzles in your hand.
I am not gonna let him die in fucking vain.
He's not going to die. We are going back.
Agreed. Where is he?
Rolling for potion.
With advantage.
You start pouring your magic into the small, diminutive little figure, and you see that the venom is beginning to spread through the body. You concentrate as hard as you can. The wounds are so extensive. You concentrate as much of your mana as you can into this small figure. It is a fight at this point between the lifeblood, the wound, and the venom. Rolling. With a 2, you have to make a choice. The Aether first or the wound. One or the other. Either could result in it being worse or better. You are unsure.
The Aether.
You sigh to yourself, realizing you have to pick one thing to treat first. As you begin to weave your magic again, a pink light coalesces along the small body. You ignore the wound for now, and the ichor that was spreading that you see was going towards the wound's exits, spreading to the healthy parts of the body. It begins to slow and stop. You strain as you physically pull the ichor out of the blood. You watch as it rises from the body in a small orb, more and more black, draining from the reddish of his blood. And with a quick flick, you cast it away onto the ground, where a small comes from where it hits the leaves and grass. And now, you are able to focus on the body rolling. With an 11, as you begin to heal him, you realize that he is weak. He has lost a great deal of blood. You are slowing and closing the wounds, but his body is having trouble adjusting. His body is having trouble healing. You see his lungs begin to slow. You see his heart pump weakly. And you pour more and more mana into these extensive wounds, almost as if physically squeezing his heart yourself, making it pump, 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 breathe. His chest begins to rise and fall, rise and fall. And with one last burst of magic, causing the wind to push from you, causing leaves and grass to ruffle, you see him gasp and spit up a clot of blood and slowly wake up. You have saved his life.
Anna, drink up. Toss you a mana potion.
There's toys today, Paul. Your head's in the tree, by the way, Paul.
Yeah. Give this to Andrew a stamina potion.
Okay. Head up so you don't choke. Slowly float your head first down first. Okay, Mom, breathe.
Were you carrying any potions?
Slash from behind.
Get into the back. You put up your own claws to try and block the blow from the Grell. Feel the cracking of your bones as they crack through one of them back into place and reset themselves with a 19. You there as you are able to feel the Ranger. We're now out of healing potions. Okay.
I need you to bring them down lower.
15.
I'm not done with them yet.
You will be able to slowly regenerate it, and you will be reunited with your weapon.
Oh no, you
Come
don't.
back here, you sack of shit.
We're right here, you bastard.
You bring the sword in with an 11, it clashes against. However, another talon from behind. Garrick with 11, you riposte both of them as your allies come in and sink their weapons into its flank as well. Its focus is on you, making openings for your allies to take strikes.
I'm gonna with a natural 20. The sword comes in, a deep cut from the healer, right into the hip of the creature.
And he's going to... Johnny's gonna grab his tail and just slam him into the ground again.
As you slam the creature into the ground, it recoils in pain. Its talons whip around. Its tendrils knock you all back. The creature turns invisible and runs once more.
Before it turns invisible.
It's running away again.
This time, deep tricklets of blood circle the area around you before they disappear over the hills.
Bastard's not running.
The creature is fast.
It's so close. Much as I don't want to split up the group, we have no choice. We don't want it to heal. We won't let it get her to breathe her in.
You can still see the blood dripping on the ground. It's still around here. You can hear its pain in its voice. You can hear and see the blood dripping from it. Even as it hides itself, the blood is still visible. This may be your one and only opportunity to try to strike this creature down, but you are down so many people, and it is only you three standing against it alone.
Throwing the axe.
Understood. Rolling, throwing the axe with advantage for fighter. With a 16, Garrick, you throw the axe. It careenes through the air and strikes into the creature, into its, what you would only assume, its stomach, and it falls to the ground in writhing pain. You have the one opportunity you needed to strike.
rolling with advantage for fighters. With a 13, while the creature roils in pain, its talons catch your blade just as they would plunge into its heart and knocks you aside. Jackson, as you try to stab into its stomach, the tendril bats you away. And as you try to dive in with the rapier into its head, it knocks you back. The creature disappears once more.
As you swing at the empty air out of rage, Garrick, you realize something strange in the middle of losing yourself. You've had a long-standing pain in your right shoulder, an old war wound that never went away. And all of a sudden, it's gone. That pain that has been with you for years is gone.
Yeah, what's the Aether do to module?
No time to think of it now. Just pray. You all look around, scanning the trees. You don't see movement, you don't hear anything, but it must be nearby. It has to be. It has gotten desperate.
Show yourself, you coward!
Don't let your guard down. Keep your eyes on the trees. Don't let it pounce you.
Damn coward! There you are, you bastard!
For a split second, but it disappears again.
Come out and fight us, you coward!
Nothing. It's gone.
Do you think it went for the others?
You don't hear it. You don't even see blood around you. And then a horrid thought goes into your heads, all of you standing here. You have injured alone in the back.
Damn it!
Maybe went for an easy meal.
Damn it!
You have a blood rage inside of you. And you can see it in the distance. It's there.
That's true. Not good. Ah!
You see it now, all of you. It's attacking your injured. It's going for the wounded. It wants an easy kill. You cannot let this happen.
Fight us, you coward!
Okay.
There you go.
Johnny is going to use. Oh, he already moved. Never mind.
You all can see now, the creature is keeping its distance, trying to pick at weak targets. It's going for your injured.
Bring all the injured together. Bring them close.
Group up the injuries over by the hill with Pommel. Ah! Oh.
Whoa. With a 13, as you try to lunge in to strike the creature, it slips away, battling the healer in the air.
John's gonna make one last move. He's going to attempt to punch down the tree on the creature.
Nearing death. Hit it so much, it's been healed as well.
Rolling. With strength potion still in effect, you have advantage. With a
Technically, Wednesdays is the UK.
you are
Technically,
able to bat the
I think.
tree
I'm not
down,
sure.
And by pure luck, you feel the tree branches collide with the Grell, knocking it out of the sky. It is not pinned, but it is stunned. An opening has been revealed to anyone who has the time to reach the creature.
Strength hit.
Try and dismember a talon. Pause. As all of you rush in to try and land the killing blow, those of you who are not fighters are knocked away immediately. The creature focuses on the many blades, talons, and tendrils knocking you back. The fighters amongst you are able to duck and dive through all of the blows. Each of you sees an opportunity of your own. And with a natural 20, each of you lands a blade into the heart of the creature.
Use my gauntlet to punch the sword up.
It spins, it weaves, it spins. Garrett comes down, screeching and screaming. The one act of malice, hate, predatory instinct, as it looks you in your eyes with an 8, one scythe, directly in the side, as it begins to collapse.
Brett, the creature no longer breathes. Blood pools from its many cuts. You can only pray that during this combat you did not damage its liver. Now is the time to complete your mission.
You go to try and back up, Garrick, but the scythe-like claw rests within your side. As you breathe, your breathing gets raspy as you taste copper in your mouth, and blood begins to pour from under your helmet. Those around, Garrick would see that in its final death throes, he was impaled under the arm, and the claw rests in his center cavity. He is bleeding out.
Get us off of him.
Get off.
Jackson,
away from the creature
you didn't
and
notice it
throw
in
it
the
out.
moment.
Stop. It's a through and through.
With a natural 1, when you were bat back by the talons of the creature, you looked down. A deep gash across your gut. You bring a hand to your stomach to hold your intestines in. You're going to need to get that treated.
From the
You say that, Garrick. You cough blood right in her face. Your lungs are filling fast.
He's whips out his bandages.
Bandages. By the creature. By the tensors, you slam your hard against the ground.
Those, as you look at him, you know that has the
No, it was fighter, so I was able to dodge.
Wrenched out of socket.
There's a healer
I
on
mean, you can roll
standby,
for
right?
disadvantage on it.
I'm waiting for it when he comes out.
Where's Pommel?
There's 3.
You're good.
Potion combo.
Hannah.
Ready to
They're
play
still laying
God?
back
Does anyone
there.
know where Pommel is?
I'm waiting for them to take the
still
thing
laying
out of
back
him.
here.
Back this way.
Yep.
Take
Well,
a combo
first,
potion. It will help your
as you
mana
were not-
regen as well.
You know what? Rolling for
My last
this.
one.
The blood continues to drip out of your helmet.
As you take the potion, at first you're only expecting your mana to be
A complication as you continue to pull it out, it's halfway. You see it's caught on a rib dusk. It's half in, and he's pouring blood fast.
As you drink the combo
Pulling out a
potion,
hunting dagger.
you notice a wound that you hadn't
and try and
first
break the
been
bone.
aware of when you were knocked
So, like,
back
try
by
and cut the
talons.
bone.
A deep
I'm gonna
gash
play
each
strategist.
leg.
You start to try and
Stitches
cut
slowly from
into
the
the bone,
potion.
and the
Critical injury
revelations of
treated.
you having to saw, you can see it moving his guts, you can see his ribs adjusting with the weights as you finally pull it all the way out. The healing magic begins to spiral around
The
him.
impact of the death throes did not. When you were launched from the creature in the combat, you were not severely injured.
With a 9, it's taking all of your remaining energy from everything that's just happened to
He's gonna
slow
look down
that
and just
bleeding,
see, like, a
stitch
long
that
line
wound.
of his
But with the
crystal
combination
armor
of a
be
potion
shattered.
at the same time, you'll be able to heal him slowly but surely. As you see the blood slow.
We need another potion. If someone will.
I still have healing crystals.
I still have healing
I
potions.
don't know if that'll work. Cone pommel.
Physically, they seem fine. They're just unconscious.
Some blue lights as you see a familiar face.
Good
to see you.
That well, huh? I don't have to worry.
I don't have to worry. You injured?
As you begin,
I've been bandaged, but
as you
sorry.
begin trying to split the creature open, a
Just
hand on your
trying to hold
shoulder,
my innards in.
your process interrupted.
First things first. Just in case nobody gets any ideas.
Straight into the throat of the creature, black ichor now pours from its throat as venom sacs are destroyed. That part of the creature rendered unharvestable.
Okay. Don't mind me.
That's a lot of blood.
I'm the one who brought you here, remember?
As you
But
split
yes.
the creature open, you begin to pull open the rib cage, a set of organs you're not familiar with. What look like 4 stomachs, 3 hearts. Is that 6 lungs? What is this creature? A beast like this has more organs than it has any need to, but you figure that must contribute to its strange abilities. As you cut lower along the base of the stomach, you see a surprisingly small organ. You know it must be the liver. The shape, the texture, looks similar to what you'd find in humanoids, but not quite. You begin carefully, delicately, cutting, trimming the fat, cutting the sinews. There are a few moments where your knife gets dangerously close to the organ. Catching yourself at only the last minute every time. It is slow, stressful, knowing that all of this could be for nothing if you make one wrong cut. Minutes turn into hours for you. Time seems to slow. The most important cut of your life. The final severing. You put the knife beneath the liver, in a very delicate position that could cut the thing in half if you flinch wrong. And with a 19 after Ranger advantage,
Let's go.
with a single cut, you free the liver from the Grell in one piece, pristine, unharmed, intact.
I have a cylinder here you can store it in. Here you go.
Is that the thing we need?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It's the preserving cylinder.
Wants the damage roll,
And to
yes.
make sure that nothing is going to happen to this, I'm gonna personally put it into my void section.
You want the damage. Sorry about that.
So no
I don't
one
trust
is
you
going to
with
be able
that.
to mess with it.
Need anything else with this thing?
He's gonna put it back out. You wanna hold it?
No. We trust you enough. Your help Akira more than enough. So keep it. Make sure it goes to Dr.
I don't need
He's
it.
the one who knows how to finish the cure.
You have my word.
I am very injured.
Are we done?
I want
this. We're done.
I've used so much mana.
It is dead.
Feel free to take the meat yes.
There's a few cuts here and there. Her clothing's a bit frayed, but she's fine.
You will see that I've been bandaged by Johnny and to keep his innards within.
It's why I destroyed the sack in the first place. It's still dangerous.
Fair enough.
Has that been magically treated yet?
Alright, well.
Hey, you got it.
What's one more?
Twist the arm and make it loose.
No. Stop. Stop it.
Why?
You used too much of your mana. Stop it.
I'll just have you carry me.
I could carry you. It's fine. Just stop. Hannah.
She's gonna heal you even if it makes you pass, even if it makes her pass out.
Deep gouge. Blood runs freely along his side beneath his armpit. The critical right, you got the ribs. You can
Aside from the venom.
If you have the time before
This is nothing compared to the mana it takes to purge the venom.
Fair enough.
No, obviously not.
Armor, lady.
DM?
These organs still might be useful.
You force more and more of this
Whole blade is holding them.
I'm doing this so we can protect ourselves. I just want this small part right here. You can have the rest. I just want this small part right here.
Nathan, slowly the coughing fades. The bandage
If you
is
have some in your armor, I can fix those, maybe.
You do not drown.
God present.
But then
Oh,
major
thank you.
damage have to get fixed.
Hannah's gonna heal up the wound that Jackson has sustained.
It's gonna be a flat roll. There's no advantage because she's low on mana.
Yep.
Understood. Rolling flat.
Just kidding. You don't die here.
With a 6, Hannah. You are too low on mana to help try to stitch together this wound, and while the bleeding slows, it does not close up. You're going to need something else to heal this wound.
You better get the cure if you have still some
Alright.
available. We don't know how bad it is if you do not treat it.
I still have all my potions.
I still have mine too.
I think.
Can you not drink anymore? Is that why?
I'm just gonna drag
course
these
I have.
might still have rest as well.
Rolling healing potion.
As you consume the corpse,
With a 14,
I'm not getting any more else for that thing.
the healing potion will do its job. It tastes like shit, and the pain from the wound stitching together hurts like a mother. But it will do its job, and the wound will heal.
similar to the taste of
I don't know what's worse.
roaring
The wound closing up with the disgusting taste of the healing. Like the healing potion.
Bodies brought
That other one you had earlier looked vile. On the very tip of your tongue, you swear you just feel something on the tip of your
He's just
tongue.
gonna dump the rest to the
It
two legs
seems
into
And as you pull it out,
familiar, yet different.
you see a
I'll worry
bit of
about that later.
what is that? Gravel?
As you chew on
Dirt?
chitin,
Like I know.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have a word with Doctor.
I'm gonna need
creature's
God.
blood.
These potions must have been made very quickly.
Yes.
Not much care was put into
I
them.
swear it almost tastes
I am going to send and stone his ass and complain about it.
With alchemist's advantage, he's gonna use the cure on this one.
I do hope Rio would not be upset that you are on my lap.
Advantage, you'll be able to easily
If he ever
apply
finds out.
Any essence of the
Ah.
ichor that remain is going to slowly recede from the body.
What do you mean?
I'm sure he'd rather me lay on you than the dirty ground.
The pains of the ichor.
Compound. Familiar. But different. Uncanny.
I don't have enough magic to float over it. So,
I don't even have magic left in me either.
You notice stripes along its
my
back.
stomach's too full, I can't drink anymore.
A part of the pattern you hadn't noticed before.
I know you.
I don't believe I do. Panda took it out.
The more you look at this creature, the more it looks like a much more monstrous version of
Is there any
some of the other insectoids you've seen.
Minor traces of the venom within them, nothing that could harm their system.
It didn't behave like any of your family. No one in your hive mind. As you pass the information along to the hive mind as well, no one seems to recognize what this thing is. It's certainly not family.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm going.
But it is
to ask
familiar.
you specifically, and I know this is very controversial information, as this cure is based from your homeworld and not of Aether or anywhere else's. May I have the recipe in order to make more just in case the cure's
so noisy.
Of course. Remember, it is Aethers.
Is everything alright with you, Yellow?
How to make the poison.
Sickening crunches and squelches as you see Yellow just tear back into this creature. And they stopped for a moment, and you think almost a contemplative look upon their face, but it passes quickly as they go back to eating this beast that gave you all so much trouble and nearly killed several of your party. It looks like they're having a good meal. Disgusting as that might seem.
I want no taste of such a creature that can produce such poisons.
No,
You know,
don't
it
venom
could be
here.
better. We could be better, you know. Could have warned us a little bit more into this monstrosity. I didn't know that this was actually gonna be like this.
I've been told by Akira that he warned everyone multiple times how dangerous this is going to be. It is Akira. Akira does not call things extremely dangerous without a reason.
You're right to
You know how much he's gone through. As much as I hate the fact. He really needs to stop saying yes to everyone who asks.
Rolling to try to.
But for the time being, I think that we are alright. We're alive, we're in one piece. So, at least that was a plus. We'll live.
Take it easy.
This
Yeah,
creature
take it
is
easy. You'll have to recover from
structure here
endeavors like this.
extremely
Oh, yes,
For
for
as
sure.
long as it
I'm
was
definitely not doing anything tomorrow.
Trying to cut this thing is just
We'll take it back to Redwall.
not worth your time. As much as you want the head.
Why? Why?
Oh.
I will give one more roll with flat roll
Creature
for
like
the acid.
this is very much.
Because as you're taking a look
With
at
a
her,
16.
you'll notice that she just looks frail.
You see the acid
Like the strong fighter and healer that you know just looks
disintegrating
really frail and vulnerable right now. Her hair is almost brittle feeling, like her skin is rough because of all the mana she's been using. She's not in great shape, but she's fine physically.
Get plenty of rest once you get home.
I'll check you.
Remind me not to piss off that.
You seem to be alright. You'll also see that most. Why?
They're unique.
You'll also see that. Oh, don't worry about it. You'll also see that his
I wanna
skin
say I
and
wasn't worried a few
our
times. I was
clothes
keeping an
is
eye on your mana
singed
signatures
from the
distance.
venom, and it's
There was a few times.
doesn't
it
really
was
look
worse.
pleasing, but
Especially when one of them
most
got
of the
dragged
wounds,
away and then
most of the
disappeared
burns
almost
itself
completely.
is slowly dissipating.
I almost saw you melt away in front of my eyes.
That would have sucked.
Let
I
that-
still
let
have
that thing
many
disintegrate.
things to do. many
Sooner we
plans,
get
many
outta here,
missions.
I need to get me a bottle. Now shot a bottle with.
I saved Pommel twice. From the brink of death.
I saved Damien. I saved him.
As long as all of you are.
Uh-huh.
You guys are all fit enough to.
I saved you.
I'm buying all of you. I'm buying
Oh,
all
thank
of
you.
a drink, and I'm buying you a new.
For the
You
most
see,
part.
he's holding the blade talon of the creature.
You would
I'm
see
taking this
that
home, and
Jackson don't look really too good due to him almost disappearing.
He needs at least leather armor.
But it's slowly going back
You
to
still
normal.
see.
Take some skin off of that.
Well, you still see a great many wrinkles around his eyes, around his face. He looks about 20 years older than he should be.
For a
His hair is a little
132-year-old human, yeah.
He looks about 230 years older. His hair at the ends has turned gray.
Agreed.
Breaks off a little in the wind. For someone who looked like a mummy not too many minutes ago, he looks markedly improved.
I'll hold the talon with one arm.
I'm too weak to do it. But could you grab me a claw or something from the beast?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll share it with you. I got this big one right here.
Show the reward to Kai.
And I always knew you were a stubborn old man.
I am not told, you bastard.
Oh,
no.
my legs hurt. As you hold this talon and shift it onto your back,
I am utterly.
you look at your
shocked at that.
fingertips.
You're gonna look down and just see his diamond armor just shattered.
Almost arbitrarily, but you notice there's a little bit of darkness to them. A little bit of black ichor smudged on them. You look at the talon on your back, over your shoulder.
Having heard how you have been in your last few outings,
It is still somewhat envenomed.
you are actually holding back this time, I guess.
You may want to wash that before you give it to
I
someone.
drank I did the experimental thing. I drank
Oh,
my
look at his
rage
fingers.
potion, and once it actually worked, and
Gross.
I pummeled that thing.
I think it still's got a little bit of ichor on it.
That's grotesque.
Please get rid of that
Keep that on the
awful
down
stuff.
low. Let's keep that on the
Please
down
get rid of that awful vile substance.
Please.
I'm gonna
Keep some of it.
No.
just a little bit.
No.
I 100% agree
Damien,
with you.
I will murder you myself.
You are in
What,
no
you think I'm
condition
gonna
to do
use it
so.
on an innocent person? Fuck no. I'm gonna use it on someone who deserves it.
Like the scientist?
No, wait, what? The scientist?
Once we
Yeah,
get back,
you know.
once we all get back.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
What are you
Good
talking
thinking.
about here?
Doctor properly, everyone gets their payment, as promised by doctor.
It's a secret.
Johnny is going to stare dead-eyed at you. If you took, he's going to whisper, if you took from that thing, despite some orders, you aren't going to have words.
Sure. Yeah, we'll have words later. Oh.
I'll talk to you personally, but I'm not gonna say anything.
Alright, we're done here. Can we go back home? I would like to go back
How's
home
your
and
leg?
rest.
Is God still present?
Episode. Yes, God is still present.
Due to this particular adventure and what Johnny has been doing, his class is going to officially change to a mage.
Understood. We'll talk more about that in DMs.
Fair enough.
All right.
Then
And with that,
Time to go back.
with that, Our cards are officially down.
I wanna go home.
I wanna go home.
Thanks.
Don't hack you. Staying real friendly. And jeez, I
Oh
watched
my
you
God,
just.
would you ballsy ass motherfucker.
I became a miniature version of
Ballsy.
Torg.
You're
I swear to
ballsy.
God.
But then again, I'm ballsy too. I almost fucking
Congratulations,
disintegrated.
everyone. You went on one of the hardest missions
You're welcome.
that has ever been designed for Aether, and didn't die. And succeeded, in fact.
I kicked ass.
Never left me to die after what I did to her.
I almost disintegrated.
His ass.
And if we can get a moment,
Not once but
we
twice.
can all get a brief moment to thank our wonderful Grell tonight. Lyra did an amazing job playing your tormentor.
And I enjoyed being the most sick out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
You
course.
were
Of course
awesome.
I'll kill you
That was
later.
awesome. I'm just gonna say this. You are awesome, but also fuck you.
Fuck you, Mr. Pulls Out TNT. Like, what the fuck?
Better yet, I turned to Hulk Hogan and just kept slapping your shit.
To be fair, I am the one who tried to turn it into a ballistic missile.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I think someone clipped it from my point of view where I'm watching. You're like, I'm gonna combine the bait and TNT, and then I hear Brunswick say, I'd like to report a disaster incoming.
Yeah. We had to set the DC for that. We set the DC for that, and you rolled so close, but not quite. You rolled 2 10s. You needed a 16.
Yeah. It was ballsy, but it didn't play out, Cotton. It
Oh no,
did not
you rolled
play
a
out.
13. You rolled 2 13s, whereas T2 rolled 2 10s for trying to kick it away from everyone.
Jesus.
But the fact that you lived that.
The fact that he fucking lived. Right. That's what I'm saying. The fact that
He lived.
that.
He martyrdomed and lived.
And he survived.
Yeah. I went this whole session without
Good armor.
until the very end.
What chess piece?
You fucking survived an explosion. Congrats.
Get some water, little man.
What chess piece? That shit gone.
Yeah, that shit
Get some
gone.
water,
It blew
man.
up.
Good job.
I've gone this whole
There are
session
many
without water.
species of humanoid bug
That
creatures.
moment though when
Drink.
you're like healing T2 and it's like, hello.
The sad part
It's
is,
only for reaction.
after all that, he can't even die.
I saw you were
They
playing.
just sort of
Tiger
stewed
Ball.
in
Until
for
the
a
last
little bit,
minute, and then I was like, why are people gathering in Aether?
Oh well.
And I looked and I was like,
I'm
oh, fuck.
broken.
Oh,
All my
fuck.
weapons are
One of the
gone.
night dudes borrowed my crossbow and he just 2 3s for the 2 shots he took and he's like, fuck this. And he,
Fuck. Fuck, man. I almost died. I almost disintegrated.
You made it
That
so
was
that it was weak enough for it to work. I could have died.
Just 18 and 20 was fucking
I'm
amazing.
so fucking glad. I'm so fucking glad. The last my strength potion.
oh my god.
Punched the tree. It
That's
worked.
what you saved my fucking life. Otherwise, I
Fucking
would've
intro
died.
to his speech. The intro to his speech got me so fucking worried. I was about to lose.
I want all of you to have a peek behind the curtain.
Oh yeah? What's the
Yeah,
peek behind the curtain?
I want everyone to get a peek. Everyone, I want you to get a peek behind the curtain of this creature. The DC for harvesting the liver successfully and avoiding the fail state was a. Let me check.
Was when they rolled a 19.
Was a 15.
A 15.
It was a 15.
Oh.
Their first roll was a 13. If it was not the ranger who tried this, you would have lost and failed this mission by destroying the liver.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
You were
This thing has multiple lungs, but only one liver.
You were so close. I specifically had to add to make sure you didn't get completely fucked over that every person could try to harvest the liver and a successful attempt would take precedent over failed ones.
Oh my god.
Istanbul, give me a glorious death.
No, you don't
Next
die.
time, fucking fun.
Your
Not
combat
today. 1 in
DC.
20.
Your combat DC for successfully fighting this creature was a 15, by the way.
Oh God.
3 times.
I kept getting 18s and the
No
15
wonder
exact
why-
in order to
no
fucking
wonder why
hit him
it
with the
was rough.
tree. The 15 to hit him with the tree. The fucking tree. The fucking
Mind you, I
tree.
only swang my sword once.
Half of the time you're down.
He's a fucking
75? No, 99% I was down.
99% of the time, yeah.
You succeeded on so many tracking checks, though.
He missed twice.
You succeeded almost every tracking check we gave you.
I am the danger. So
I
why
saved
do I
this man's life
Danger cannot
twice.
hide from you.
You should scare the shit out of me several times.
Oh yeah, Brunswick was playing noises. Amazing ambiance. Thank you, Brunswick. Thank you to all the DMs who sent us.
I was in
Johnny,
always make everything.
just looking
Yes.
down at the people.
This son of a bitch with a dagger, and Johnny being able to be like, wait a fucking minute.
And I was shrieking back.
I'm sorry.
I was
sorry for
challenging
the
him like
friends.
any other predator.
But just like I
Also,
can't
give a
die.
thanks
You
to
can't die.
Brunswick and Rogan.
No,
You still have a story.
You guys were fucking awesome. No, that was a fucking.
Even after all problem this, he's too self-deprecating and iron, zealot, disciplined, and humility to think
that would be
he didn't do enough.
Rogan and Brunswick offered last
That's the fucked up part.
minute assistance
it's
for this.
unfortunate.
This would not have
He
gone as smoothly as it did
failed.
without you guys.
Because he didn't get to be
I
there.
get to kill people today.
This is my first time DMing since I'm still a temp DM. I'm gonna be
Yeah, but this is
helping
so
out.
fun.
first time
Holy
DMing.
shit.
Giving us the good dice. Thanks for giving us
Yeah.
the blessing
Also,
of Jesus.
Baby DM just graduated their first module.
Good shit.
Yeah,
That's
I had a
fucking
good
good shit.
shit rolls for healing and stuff, but hey,
I never would have known it was their first time.
I tried.
I tried to give
You
you guys
allowed
as
Johnny
much
to turn
story
it-
with budget.
You allow
This was also my first time writing and preparing a module from scratch.
I just want to let you know,
Very nice.
Nice.
because of the advantage, you rolled a 13
Yes,
and a natural
which
20
means
for that potion.
I've gained much experience for the Mage Guild quests.
Oh,
Nice.
The fact they got
nice.
18 twice.
If only I
Just
had big brains to do that
Mm.
kind of
That
fucking
wasn't me.
module
You were-
shit.
That was all.
I'm still working on mine.
No, I know, but the fact that just back to back good rolls,
You had
just
to wait
to
a
fucking
minute,
to turn into mini Torg and just beat the shit out of them.
That's adorable.
Keep picking people up. I kept wanting to fly up and hit it in the back of the neck when it kept trying to lift people up, but it was always over before I could do anything. Yeah, it was always over before I could do anything about it.
Guess who it is?
Digit comes over in my chat.
As a fellow hunter
It is
predator,
this boy in his true form.
Oh,
Because remember the Archfey mission or the Dark Archfey mission that you went on?
Not even. I just remember from the war. That's what happened.
Yeah. Remember
Oh,
the
yeah.
Dark Fey mission that we went on?
You won.
And the heart that he ate from that lichen?
Mm-hmm.
I ate like
He evolved.
You know that scene?
He literally
Attack on
evolved.
Titan?
Oh no, not an owl bear.
If he's
Bears
a
can evolve
nightmare,
into.
if he's a nightmare as
cute.
what the fuck is he gonna be as an owl bear?
That's what Paul
Yeah, he's an owl bear.
It's so fun because the owlbear has so many fun things,
I'm so
like
fucking surprised.
invisibility.
I had a lot of good rolls.
Oh my god,
I am
okay.
so ready to see people turn
gotta do
against the
NPC
Dominion
tomorrow.
if I have to try.
I gotta go stream with Zen on. Actually, I won't stream, I'll just hang out with her.
And I asked the DM because it's okay.
Joel,
It's
let's-
okay. It's
let's
not
get
the
this out
only
of the
tool
way.
I have in my
Get out of the way. I am,
lovely,
once again, I am going to carry you
lovely.
through the, through the portal.
Oh, I see you're trying to. I see you're trying to go against the Dominion.
Parry this, bitch.
Hold on. I have to turn on my gestures again.
Parry this, bitch. You idiot. All right, now let's see. You either roll a natural 1 or a natural 20. Let's see.
I'm done here.
There was a lot
This is the same
there was a
rifle
lot of stuff that was
a
happening.
lot of low rolls, a lot of low rolls, and a lot of low rolls and a lot of high rolls. There wasn't much in between.
It's like a 30
Yeah.
shit.
I don't have Johnny
of the mission. Johnny was blessed
They
by
had
the
a little
gods
bit of
because
high-
most
yeah,
of his
high
rounds,
rolls
except
and
for
low rolls.
one, was good. Was
There wasn't much of like there was not much like
Except
yeah.
for the
That was a
explosion
lower.
damage
That
with
was
the
a
sword.
30.
It's fighting.
That was a 4, but everything else.
Use their lure.
Every time y'all rode magic today, there was rolls for that.
It started in frenzy.
Because that creature
When you
sensed
first
magic,
fight, it
and
was
if it
frenzy
sensed
because you
anything
had
under a
disadvantages.
15, it would frenzy for the fight that you would go
that's fun.
into. That's why those fights were so hard. Because you frenzied it every single time almost.
You.
Yeah, it didn't actually frenzy towards the
You
end.
you did well. I would never
It's
have known
great
that
when
the
I
first time.
it's great when I got the
Yeah, you did
poison
good.
because the only thing I could cast was flash from my fingers, but poison.
I have great
disabled.
teachers like Brunswick and Lyra and Mountain Man and Shinfo who I regularly hang around and be part of like
awesome.
FT
I
and
fucking
stuff.
love
I've
that.
been exposed to enough great DMing that I've picked up enough to it.
Yes, excellent.
I thought I was gonna be part of this, but then I was like, no,
My
you just
coughing
show up
was
at the
in
start
lore
and then I was
today.
like, oh, that's fine, I'm gonna watch, and I enjoyed watching.
It was actually part of the story.
Yeah, totally planned.
Definitely.
It's great listening to you guys.
Oh, that's so fun. But by the way, it's just like, oh yeah, we have to fight the Grell. By the way, there's also a Manticore here. I'd have been like, oh no. Oh no. The only reason I know what a Manticore is because I played Dragon's Dogma.
What is
I mean,
that
there's a
on
Manticore
place?
right
Play
there.
Final Fantasy.
It's like 100 gold. It's either
Oh shit,
either 100 gold or
100. I'm gonna get fucking robbed because I don't got anywhere to put that shit.
Put it in your
I
pocket.
got
Hold on,
kicked out of
for
my
you.
dimensional apartment. Oh, kill me! My body.
I don't think I'm getting paid for this. I'm pretty sure
you're
the
getting
core
paid?
immediately got back from a walk when I got
you just wanted to
Yes.
Yeah,
How much?
Johnny was like,
literally
I'm just gonna take
was
these
this?
100 gold.
I'm just gonna take these legs
We almost
and get the
died
fuck
for
out of here.
100 gold.
100 gold's a lot.
That's true.
Like after he saw just the
Just
that and
20,000 gold. is a lot.
he's like, I'm just gonna take
You
these
can have
legs.
your
Well, that's more of a lot.
You can have your own kingdom.
Yeah, he was just describing.
I need to commission a new crossbow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take
Your crossbow's fine.
No,
Yeah.
One model.
A new, I need a new crossbow model because this is just like a $5 model off of CG Trader.
Booth has some crossbows, I believe.
It was really funny to me.
I might do one from scratch.
The wasp is eating
This one was unconscious, and I picked up their crossbow to fucking shoot at it.
That's
First
2
shot,
threes.
6,
Johnny
missed.
already was
No,
like,
the first one was a 6, and the second one was a 3. Fuck.
There's a lot of low rolls and a lot of high rolls. There was not
yeah,
much
he
in
wasn't gonna
between
ask any
today.
questions, but he's like,
Most of mine were
I
in the
hope you
in
don't
between.
try to eat me
At
later.
least I rolled well where it mattered.
The first
I'm
mission I
still
went on
surprised.
for the
18
Seekers, I
and
rolled a
20.
nat 1. This one, I rolled a nat 1.
Hey, on one of Torg's missions, I healed him twice. Both of them were 20s.
No, I was unconscious, so.
My perception rolls went well, but
That isn't considered a friend. So.
So basically,
I only had one
this one
bad
is going to
roll.
be just generally curious
Hannah
about
needs to get her
potentially
clothes
eating
fixed.
Johnny.
Right at the end.
Well, technically,
because he knows
so
what
when
the
I
flavor
was
is.
getting
but
wrecked,
that was
I cast another blinding light
I was
against the
I was
enemy
like,
to
I'm gonna
attempt to
call
run
for
away.
DM and ask for a roll. And it's gonna
I
be the one
rolled a
that kills me.
13.
I'm betting
AC
it.
to
It's
that.
gonna be the one
What
that
I
kills me.
heard was a
Their
14.
targeting priority is
So
anything.
just
Oh, no.
barely. I failed.
So did it eat your magic?
It was eating my magic, and I slowly started
No.
to basically Thanos snapped.
What the fuck?
smash the
Couldn't
hell out
set
of
it on
anyone.
fire if I wanted to.
Body slam my
know.
floor.
Stab into the tree and climb himself up, even as his entire body.
I heard you body slam your floor when you grabbed the fucking
I'm just like, he's like, yeah, you don't know, you know you're not gonna have time to kick it out of the way. I'm like, okay. Step back, so I'm in the middle of my play space, and
dolphin dive. Yeah.
dolphin dive. At least I put a carpet down here instead of just the bare concrete.
It still hurts.
I was on my knees so many fucking times today. I have
Oh, I
carpet and it
know.
fucking hurts like a bitch.
I just been sitting on my bed every time when we were crouching. I'm like, yeah, I can't move my legs. It don't work like they used to before because locomotion on this is broken. So I'm just like sitting on my
here's the
bed. I'm
thing.
like, yep, I'm here.
I get into this shit as much as I possibly can, so when I crouch, I fucking crouch. The
yeah,
whole time
would
I was sitting there
too,
just
yeah.
like this, fucking Skyrim crouching all over the place.
That's what I was doing too, even though it doesn't really fucking show it.
You're fine. I'm just being an asshole. This was so fun.
Oh my fucking god. So, how many people almost died?
You get a brand new weapon. You know, get the fucking.
Everyone?
Everyone? Actually? Is it ever? Yeah, everyone.
5 that were like life or death wounded.
Life or death, it says.
I'll be in session.
Probably gonna be.
I almost died. I like it that way.
Then I have to go to
Oh boy.
There's no risk when there's like no death part of
The
it.
Monday after, I have my module.
I
Yay!
am so grateful that the people I live with are so fucking tolerant of me. Because I scream so loud, dude, and I shoot my voice.
Yeah,
when
you
I
were
really
like,
get angry.
come out and fight me! Like, I hope everyone's alright on your end, you know?
No, they.
I was country, so I can do that shit.
At least you're not
really
European
loud.
And also,
leave
we're
here
like,
at
I didn't
4
expect to
a.m.
have to
we
go that
like
hard.
have several
Thing
walls
wouldn't
that
die.
live out in the middle of
fucking heard you
nowhere in Indiana, so.
Fucking
Yeah,
behind
no.
us on top of that rock, I was like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
I have to do the thing now. 'cause
Dude,
he's gonna-
when the
I remember
fuck
I was
was
challenging
I was gonna
it.
be
My
terrified of
fingertips
you.
have the black
When I
keyboard thing on them, so
heard
it's
what
affecting him.
was
I don't think-
happening,
I don't think Damon will tell
after I
anyone,
got
so he's like, I'm
stabbed
gonna
through.
take this poison and try and get used to it.
when I got stabbed through,
Oh my
right, and I was laying there, and I was hearing the description of being like
You better
everything
tell
was
that
being
to
pulled
Mountain
back.
Man.
I took the entire
Yeah, let me
time
do
of
that.
silence, just building myself up to just
They
let out the
crashed,
most
by the way, so you can't
guttural,
find them here.
gut
You have to talk
wrenching
to them in
fucking
DMs.
scream I could imagine, dude. I don't know how loud it was on other people's
I'm pretty
ends,
sure
but
Mountain
that
was the
was
one who told me.
fucking.
It was
That I have the
loud.
thing
It
on
was
my
pretty
gnarly.
loud.
We ended up killing the creature.
Oh wait, they're
And I
coming
was
back.
sitting there, I was
Never
like,
mind.
Okay.
Yeah, there they are.
where's Pommel?
There he is. Look at him. He's beautiful.
It's the
Where?
mountain man.
His
It's the
glory.
mountain man in the mountains.
I need to figure out why nobody else but me can see the projectiles from my crossbow.
I could have swore I saw your projectiles.
You saw it? It's like really
your
hit or
scatterbolt.
miss. Oh, the scatterbolt
I
works.
saw it a couple times.
Okay. Weird. It's like always hit or miss.
I don't see it.
Me
It's
too. I
also
tried using
it's
mine.
glitched.
It's usually with a
Needle
crossbow, you hit
shot.
hit or miss.
I tried needle shotting it a few times, but I don't
Yeah, I
think
saw you do it and it completely missed.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
a
that's probably a
fucking
latency
massive
thing.
AoE.
Sometimes I don't see it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
see the
cocked
needle
right
shot.
now, but I don't see it being
Yeah.
shot.
So, I've discovered
Oh.
range attacks are fucking cursed when it comes to Nathan.
Oh.
The first time I went to throw a fucking lure, I rolled a 5 and a witch
dealt with. Then Duran came afterwards, got 3 shock troopers, dragged his ass outside.
Alright, if I want to get naked in a stranger's tower and have a guy grope me and help me into someone else's pants, that's on me, okay?
Weird time to come in.
I don't. This is a weird fucking.
What a weird time to come in.
Yeah. Yeah,
This
no,
is
hey,
weird.
he's gonna make it weird, I'll make it weirder. I'm shameless.
I mean, shit.
Kind of
Anyway,
reminds me
I
of the
need
time we
food.
kind of jumped
I
on.
need food too.
Kind of reminds me of the time we were hanging out and hopping across Andre.
Yeah, I didn't hear a word you said.
Oh, it's okay. I'm dying inside. I shoot my voice so fucking often when I do this shit, man.
Jesus
I've never
Christ.
treated that.
Alright, good night, bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I'll
Thanks for
see
being
you,
I'm
a
hungry.
demon.
Doing shit. Bye.
I need to end my stream and go
Hey.
fucking eat.
Alright. Who's getting raided?
You can
Let's
raid
see.
Xenon.
Who's here?
Okay.
People who are people. Dude,
people
that
are not
was
people.
so fucking poetic. Holy shit.
Right on.
When fucking oh, is Andre here?
Andre's already moved on to playing Legend of Zelda, so
Which one?
probably Tears of the Kingdom.
Cringe. Stick to stagnation. Play the old
Ocarina of
ones.
Time.
I fucking love the new one.
No, Twilight.
Says.
What are you, not cultured?
I don't really play any of those, so
I don't either. I just listen to trends and people's brains.
I just hear the
Anyways,
titles.
it was so poetic. The fucking like when I was like helping the drow lady, I forget her name, up to the wall, and I just turned and I see Damon fall and I see the thing come after him. I was like, oh, I want to pull him. He came down. I see it turn and fighting someone else. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drag him out of the way. It snaps back. She snaps back and goes for the thing. Like, oh well, this is kind of poetic. And I just sort of put my body in between. First it was Rayo, now it's this.
This onto that point. Apex telling me to tell you. We're gonna have a talk about self-sacrifice.
Apex is in her chat right now.
I seek the glory. Are you streaming right now?
We're both streaming. We're about to end.
Okay,
You wanna tell her something? Tell her now.
I hope you liked the comment from earlier, because that was funny.
Alright, let me write out.
Let me write out the Xenon.
I'm not letting that down.
So,
I'm saying at the
I
very
won't
beginning,
stream,
you know the
but
quote
I
I'm
will
talking
have the
about.
server up and running. Oh, she's playing Final Fantasy XV. That's what she's doing. Okay.
What the XV? What are we dubbing car engines now?
I don't know in numeric terms. Oh God. Anyway,
it's Roman. Roman numerals. I'm pretty
Thank
sure.
you everyone for
Whatever.
staying. I'm gonna go raid Andre. Looks like he's playing Tears of the Kingdom.
Andre, more like
Alright. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. For those who are gonna watch this into the future, I don't know
McDonald
if we'll
had a
watch this
farm.
fight. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching. As always, I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Homo has truly lost it.